Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Down Under for the AXR 12-hour Bathurst race. This is stint 1. I'm stressed. I don't like hosting. I told Groot I didn't like hosting. I didn't like doing the grids. It's a nightmare. Now we start the stream with you looking at the menu screen because you can only start the race from the menu screen. It is the worst idea getting the commentator to host. But I think everyone says they're ready. I think I've got the grid right. I don't know. It's too much pressure for me. So I'm going with a race start. I think everyone said they're good to go. So what a crap beginning. I like to be in the room, looking at the room, and other people can do all of this stuff. It's not down to the commentator to do this. It's ridiculous. But as soon as the race starts, I'll be fine, guys. Don't you worry about that. This is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. So I'm going to start the race and then we can get on with this properly. But I can't start the race and then start the stream because it looks they'd already started. There'd be half a lap round by the time the stream starts. So try and forget you've seen this bit and just wait for the start because then it'll be good. Here we go. This is when I should have started the stream probably. I think everything's all right. Here we go then. Welcome to the AXR 12-hour Bathurst race, stint 1. 3 hours or 95 laps of absolute grueling racing here at Bathurst. We are absolutely looking forward to this. That's the grid, but that ain't the grid that Groot sent me. Let's get rid of the big numbers. Let's have a look at Poleman. Is there a better view? There we go. We'll have a look at his helmet. Illusion? What? Oh yeah, Bathurst weird. Someone's already started rolling, which is going to slow them down because it's got the grid start check. I've lost all me info. So there they go. Fred Dude has pulled away and he's in the lead already. Then we've got Illusion in second, Dan in third, Bobby in fourth, Tsunami in fifth, Wiley Coyote in sixth, Gazman's already up to seventh, Caladrengan is in eighth, Yasteel is in ninth, Tom in 10th, then we've got Tom down in 11th, he's racing hard he was racing hard, and now he's had a little bump at the back it looks like. Then Osman in 12th, Tom in 13th, Maxi King in 14th, and Placenta Denta down. Oh, he's got a big load of damage as well. And I think that's because someone jumped the star there, but Fred Dude has moved forwards. With Illusion in second, 8 tenths behind. Bobby is 9 tenths behind him. Then we have a Tsunami, who is driving the Honda in 4th place. Dan is in 5th. I will try and find the teams for you. They're in me Discord, but at the moment I've just got to get used to this first lap. Wiley Coyote is in 6th with Gazman in 7th. Caladrengan is in 8th place with Yasteel Pace is in 9th spot. We've got Talaran down in 10th. He's got a bit of damage on his rear bumper. Hopefully it won't affect him too much, or possibly it will. Super Squid also got damage with a real Osman of damage. I think that's because someone made a jump start. Tom in 13th, damage at the back, maxing damage at the front, and Placenta damage all around. My words. It's not a great start for those bottom guys already. Possibly they'll have to come in and fix those things and then get on with their race. But meanwhile, Fred Dude has extended his lead to 1.5 seconds with Illusion in second. But Illusion's just lost it. Illusion lost it in Hell's Corner. And now he's dropped down to 5th and he's got engine damage, suspension damage and front splitter damage. He's dropping down to 9th place now. My word, Fred Dude is just going clear. 2 second lead from RAA Bobby. And Tsunami is closing in up on him. Let's get on board with a Tsunami as we can see them going around here at Bathurst, heading towards the cutting. Let me take a quick sip. Got a few people watching, a couple in the chats. Let's go THG, says Nathan. Jam saying, good luck everyone. Supermanny saying, good morning Thingy. Good morning Supermanny. Jam saying, good luck Thingy. Cheers Jam, I need it. Pointless says, what an accent, straight out of the bill. Yeah, you're nicked. Fish saying, let's go, Fred. Kaylin saying, let's go, we are pace. Muddy saying, morning thingy, go Talleyrand. Race Brown saying, hello all, good luck to all. Turtle Racing saying, whoop whoop from Holland. Race Brown saying, go Talleyrand. And Luke saying, clean start, Fred, get this done. A little sip of my warm beverage, there we go, that feels better. Let's get out of the car and have a look at the field. So Fred Dude is absolutely beasting it away. He's 2.6 seconds ahead of Bobby, with a Tsunami very close behind. Dan is in 4th. Wiley Coyote is in 5th, chasing after that Roadrunner, I guess. Let's have a look at his helmet. There you go, that's nice. Then in 6th, we've got Caladrengan, who is around about 1 second behind Wiley Coyote, 2.5 seconds ahead of Yar Steel. Oh, we've lost Gasman a little bit. There's Talleyrand. He's driving with that damage. He seems to be living with it. 2.7 seconds behind Yar Steel and 9 seconds ahead of Gasman. Oh, Gasman's got some big damage there with his engine and his front splitter and suspension. And Maxi King, he's got a little bit of damage on that front splitter. And he's drawing closer to Gasman. Then we've got Real Osman. Gasman's taking it into the pits. He's going to have that fixed. It's not the start that they wanted there. Then, oh God, they're all moving around again. Hang on. So Real Osman moving up into 10th place with CHG Tom in 11th. And we've got Illusion and Gasman both in the pits trying to fix their cars. Placenta Denta is heading around, and that looks like it's just these three that have got to come in and fix some damage. They'll be in their own little race at the back, but anything can happen in 95 laps, and that's just the first stint. We'll have 4 of those. So Fred Dude at the moment absolutely flying, and I'll tell you what team he's in if I can. I'll open up the Discord thing and we'll start looking at whose teams are what. So let me have a look. I'm going to Aquapack, event details, click on that, and I can see the teams then. Wow, what a stress. I don't like hosting, you may have guessed. I think I moaned about it last time we did it. So let me try and find Fred Dude and tell you what team he drives for. I was going to write them all down, but there were so many of them I got bored and stopped writing. I mean, there's 15 drivers for each team. You do the math, it's too many. No, I can't see where Fred Dude is in the teams. So by the end of the 3 hours, I'll probably suss out who's in what team. Probably should have printed it all off. Fred Dude, we made it this far. He's in the team, we made it this far. So Fred Dude for We Made It This Far, doing an absolute cracking job. In the chats we've got hello, let's go THG Sonam. Kaylan, NSX looks decent. Pat saying good luck everyone, especially VRX and SNL. And to you thingamajig, can't watch too much today, I'm supposed to be working. Mrs. Tuline saying hello. Mrs. Tuline saying good Herman Motorsports. CJW Racing saying GL all drivers. Nathan saying THG Sonam's name is Manos, go Manos. Pointless saying to Tsunami sounds better, Nate. Skyjacker saying good luck guys. Turtle saying what car is Talleyrand driving? I believe it's a Nissan. And Pointless saying because he's a irresistible wave of speed. Idle4 Gaming saying good luck to all. Idle's a commentator, so I'm being judged. So Fred Dude so far 3.7 seconds ahead of Bobby. Bobby did a 54.8 last time around. Fred doing a 54.1, so it's not too far distant from the times. Sonam, sorry, not Tsunami, but Sonam is in 3rd spot in that Honda. And they said the Honda was no good, but it's running in 3rd at the moment. It's ahead of Dan. Dan very close behind in his Lexus. Wiley Coyote in 5th, some 9 seconds adrift from Dan at the moment, and 2 seconds ahead of Caladrengan. Yastil is in 7th now with the real Osman in 8th place. And Maxi King is just getting, he's in a battle with Talleyrand at the moment. Talleyrand trying to go up into a 9th spot ahead of Maxi King. This is the right battle here with 3 cars. It looks beautiful. We've got Placenta Denta in 11th with Maxi King in, just dropped to 11th. Placenta Denta just did him. And Talleyrand ahead of him in the Nissan. Then we've got Tom in 12th. He's got some damage on his car. Oh my word, that full damage is really causing an issue for some of the guys out there. Gazman has been in, fixed everything, and now he's on the move. And he's only 4 seconds behind Maxi King, so it's not damaged him too much. You know, it's not hurt his race too much. Super Squid, he's just Super Squid there, coming around 3.7 seconds behind Gazman. And Illusion is 8.7 seconds behind a Super Squid. Those bottom 3 had to go in and do some repairs, as has Tom right now. But at the moment, Fred, the dude, is unbelievably fast out there. 54.2 his last time around, with a Bobby doing a 54.3. Nothing in it between the two of them. 4.3 seconds distance apart. And that is the race for the front, with a Sonam in 3rd place, holding off a Dan trying to catch him up. Let's get on board and have a look what Dan can see. Absolutely cracking stuff from SMM Dan. In the chat, Cook Virtual Racing says, great start from Fred, let's keep this pace. Jim saying, good luck all. Keep going, Gazman, and hope you leave some car for when I jump into it in 3 hours' time. Mrs. Juline saying, goo, Maxi King, make my proud. And Mrs. Juline saying, it's so funny to hear our German name in English. I apologise. I'm English and I butcher the English language easily. I've just messed my bloody in-car view up. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to press G before I switch cars. So Fred Dude leading the way with Bobby in 2nd place. Sonam is in 3rd. Then Dan in 4th. Wiley Coyote, he's still chasing that blooming bird. But he's 12 seconds adrift in 5th at the moment, chasing after 4th. Caladrengen, that's Danish, that flag, is in 6th with a Yastil. Pace in 7th place. The real Osman in 8th. Talleyrand, he's managed to pull away a little bit from Placenta Denta. 1.5 seconds now in 9th place, with Placenta Denta in 10th. And he's 4.2 seconds ahead of Gazman. Gazman on it now. He's fixed his car and he's back on the track and he's chasing it in 11th. Super Squid in 12th place, with Illusion in 13th. Tom, oh, there's Maxi King. Oh, he's 8.4 seconds. He must have, yeah, he's come in to fix whatever he's damaged. It's a nice looking car, I've got to say. I like all the space looking stuff. The black parts. Pointless saying RSSM defending champions from Nürburgring 24 hour. Aquapax says technically it's FTR. Luke saying I think it's SBR. I don't know if they are in this race. I think they're full throttle now, though can't remember. CJW Racing saying not sure why the livery isn't showing on Bobby's car. Aquapax says Luke is right. Yes, so full throttle. I can't remember who's driving for full throttle. I don't know the teams. I should have done a bit more revision, but you know, I have other things to do in life as well, rather than sit there for a whole week working out who's what and who's who. I'm just glugging down my warm beverage, if you guys don't mind. I hope it didn't sound too bad. Yeah, I don't know what Bobby's car isn't showing up with a lovely livery, but at least he's driving around. He's in the race. Could have been worse. If we lose a livery rather than lose a driver, I would take it. And canary yellow's quite nice, I'd say. But Tsunami, it's in my head now. Sonam is catching him up as is Dean is catching him up. So gets on board with SMM Dan. Who am I talking about? As he chases those cars up ahead, it looks like it's a one-horse race out in the front with Fred Dude. We knew he was fast. We just didn't know he was this fast. As we're heading down the long straight towards the, what's it called? Oh, my map's upside down. The Chase. Into the Chase, heading towards Murray's Corner. And then onto the main straight and heading to the first corner, Hell's Corner. Unbelievable racing so far we've seen. And that is absolutely how you do it. Beautiful stuff from Dan. We've got Caladrengan has got a bit of damage on the back. It must have been from a spin, because it doesn't look like there's anyone around him. Wily Coyote is in 5th, 15 seconds adrift from 4th. Real Osman moves up into 6th place. Yasteel coming around Murray's Corner. Looks like he's going to grab that 7th as Caladrengan has fixed his damage. He's trying to get back out there, and he's got out ahead of Yasteel, so good stuff. Not too much lost for Caladrengan. Cali, we'll call him. For the red racing line, is it? Talleyrand still holding on to that 9th place, keeping a nice tidy lap time of 56.9. Placenta Denta 57.1 his last time around, only 1.5 seconds behind in his Lexus. He's got 7 seconds breathing space from Super Squid in 11th in the Nissan, but he's done a faster lap time of 56.7. So Super Squid's starting to really push now to catch up those guys ahead of him. Illusion is 8 seconds behind Super Squid, 5 seconds ahead of Tom, and he's doing absolutely ballistic times in the 56ers. Tom, he's in just 56s, 57 a realm in his Lexus, and he's got 18 seconds from Gazman behind him. And Gazman, it looks like Gazman's had to come in and fix something again, because he's on an out lap. And Matty King is 56 seconds behind him. Looks like someone's coming up to lap him, isn't it? Someone behind him. Is that Fred Dude? It's not Fred Dude's car, is it? Hang on, I'll find it. I can't see. I can't find it. So, in the chat, there's a lot of chatting going on, my words. Luke saying, I always am, Robert. That was about being right. Pointless saying, the most important part of the car livery is the number. Luke Mitchell saying, Canary Yellow is Bess Hackensong. And Luke also saying, oh yeah, I assume the DNF 1 lap down rule is still in place here. Idle4 Gaming saying, it's okay, I will be eating cake in stint 4. Adam saying, nice to hear your commentary again, Thingamajig. Come on, Art Super Squid. And Mike saying, let's go THG. Pointless saying, Mike, when are you in the car? Mike saying, stint 2. Pointless saying, get practicing. Pointless saying, need you to keep up with the good work from Sonam. Sonam in 3rd place, doing a beautiful job for the Humble Guys Racing. I know that one because it says THG at the beginning. I like it when they've got their names at the front. And Fred, look, 6 seconds. 6 seconds, he's just got the fastest lap on lap 9 of 95. We are well away. And we're a good, but that says we're at 17 minutes. We must have been a bit late starting. I apologise. 2 lap rule now, says Akupax. For any DNFs, when they DNF, they can obviously still carry on, but they lose 2 laps on their race time, so they're 2 laps down. Liam saying it's Luke, but it's 2 laps now. Liam saying, oh, Wob already answered. Rotary saying, some concerning pace from the NSX at the back. Yeesh. So Fred now leading in his Nissan, doing a beautiful job. with Bobby. Getting close. Sonam is getting close. He's stuck now. He's going to have to rename himself to Tsunami. Sonam is coming like a tsunami towards Bobby, chasing him down. This is going to get a nice little tight fight here for second place on lap 10 of 95. 85 to go. You've got to put up with my dribble, but we'll be all right. He's getting purples, getting ever closer as he gets towards the dipper, is it? The S's. It's beautiful there, the sun just falling down. We're going into the elbow, forest elbow. And then it's a really long straight. Let's see what this Nissan can do. Can it really, not Nissan, Honda, can do. Can it open up and pull that car towards him? Dan is 2.3 seconds behind in fourth. Then we've got Wiley Coyote in fifth. The real Osman in sixth. Caladrengan already up to seventh. We saw he had to come in and fix some stuff. He's got himself ahead of Yastil for the pace team. And it's getting closer, is it? 6/10 behind is Sonam on Bobby as they go through Murray's corner. Oh, the back end just wanted to step out on the Honda. That is the problem with the Honda. It's fast, but it's twitchy. Now we're going into Hell's Corner. And it's again, he's just sliding, he's drifting. It is Sonam. Beautiful stuff for the humble guys. He slips a little bit away. It's not as fast when you're drifting. So at the front we've got two Nissans, then we've got a Honda, then we've got the Lexus for Dan, and then Wiley Coyote in fifth, doing a cracking job there. He's 21 seconds adrift of Dan and 15 seconds ahead of real Osman. So he's got no worries, no issues. Everyone I think's on the racing soft tyre so far. They've all gone for the faster tyre in this stint. A real Osman is in sixth place with Caladrengan in seventh. He's only 5.8 seconds behind real Osman and 5.8 seconds ahead of the pace team Yastil. Then Talleyrand is still holding on to that ninth place. He's in the 56s now though. Two 56s in a row. Placenta Denta just under 2 seconds behind. He's also doing mid 56s, whereas Talleyrand is doing a later 56s. Super Squid for Team Art. He's early 56s. He should be catching those guys up soon. In his Honda, Illusion has moved up to 12. We saw he had to make a pit earlier in this race. He's in the 56s as well. Mid to early 56s. Tom for the humble guys, a 56.6 last time around. 7 seconds behind Illusion in his Lexus. Gazman there, making his way around. And that must be, oh, Maxi King. He is not enjoying that Honda. It's stepping out on him and he's having a struggle. He's waiting for the cars to go through before he re-enters. And he's got no damage though. He may have spun it, but he hasn't damaged it. So awesome stuff there for Maxi King. In the chat, we've got bad stint to DNF this one on that basis. Says pointless. Dan saying Sonam the Tsunami. Pointless saying 53.6 would have been a good qualifying time. Pointless saying Flying Fred. Pointless saying must be because it's Spa this weekend. Alex saying a good luck to Super Squid. George saying come on Sonam, go for the win. And George says big strong arm, big strong arm, big strong arm. I even read the emojis out. That's what I do. So Fred Dude is absolutely leading the way. 8.4 seconds ahead of Bobby. He's got the fastest lap with a 53.6 on lap 10, with Bobby chasing him down, but Sonam is getting ever closer. Well, he was within tenths of him, but it's 1.2, but we saw Sonam was doing a bit of drifting in the final part of the last lap. Dan is only 2 seconds behind them, so it's very tight up the front for second, third, fourth. Wiley Coyote is some 24 seconds behind Dan. 14 seconds ahead of Real Osman doing a 56.4. Real Osman doing a 56.1. So with that pace, he's been into the 55s in his Honda. So in that pace, Real Osman may catch up a Wile E. Coyote at some point in this stint. Caladrengan, we saw he had to go in and fix something, but he's very fast, a 55.8. He's pulling away from Yasteel. Yasteel pace, doing a 58.7 his last time around. But so far, so good. These guys haven't really destroyed their cars. Ooh, Placenta Denta has got ahead of Talleyrand, but he's got himself a little suspension damage and a splitter. His front splitter is flashing. Talleyrand also, oh, it looks like both of these have had a bit of a clash at some point. And they're carrying damage, which helps Super Squid in 11th place. Oh no, Super Squid's got exactly the same damage. So will them three go in Illusion? We'll be hoping so, because he's got no damage. And he's only 8.1 seconds behind them. He's 5.2 seconds ahead of Tom in 13th. Gazman in 14th. 23 seconds adrift of those guys. Excuse me, bit of oil in the pipe. And Gazman and Maxi King, he's there trying to preserve his car, hoping for some DNFs, I imagine, at this point. But Fred Dude, 53.9. I mean, somebody slow him down. He's absolutely flying. Bobby, he's holding that second place in his lovely yellow car. I'm sure it's a really nice livery, and I don't know why we're not seeing it. He's English as well. We should be on the European servers. It was people from like America and South Africa we were worrying about. But it seems me and Bobby, our computers just not reading each other very well. Home 6am, VRC Talleyrand, strong arm. So will those guys pit that we saw down there with the damage? Talleyrand and Placenta Denta. They are coming around, nowhere near the end of the lap. What am I talking about? So Fred Dude, RAA Bobby is coming up to put a lap on someone. I'm not recognising the cars just yet. We'll get there, don't you worry. I think that might be Gazman, is it not? Yes, Gazman. Serious fun on the back for the SNL team, Sunday Night League. I know they race the Formula X, the Red Bull standards, in a Formula One style championship. It's very good. It's on YouTube. You should check it out. They're a good bunch of guys. So Fred Dude is, Bobby is, get out the way, to Gazman. Gazman's trying to race his own race. But, I thought he was going to let him through there, and Bobby getting frustrated. Let's get on board as we see. Surprised his hand's not gesturing as they come down to Forest Elbow, and now he's got a lovely straight, which I'm sure that'll be when Gazman lets him by. There you go, a lift from Gazman to let Bobby go through, and that is the way it's done. But Sonam has been able to close right up. Sonam's taken second place through that action of trying to get past Gazman, and then you've got Dan very close indeed. So Gazman has closed up second, third and fourth, and we've had a change of position between Sonam and Bobby. Bobby will absolutely be livid in his car. I imagine he'll be screaming Gazman's name, with Dan very close behind as well. It's closed them three right up, and now we've got ourselves a race. The tsunami of Sonam chasing Bobby very close, only a second or so behind for most of the race, and then when they came across a back marker, it was that helped him close it up, and he's got himself ahead. And now Bobby's got it all to do in third place to try and get by. This is crazy stuff. And Dan has been able to close that gap as well between the two of them. If them two race each other, they'll slow each other down even more so, and that will give Dan even more of an opportunity to close this race right up for second, third and fourth. It is the battle of the podium. In the chat we've got Pointless saying, looks like the plan for the number two is to just lap the field in every stint. What a lineup and what a performance so far. Adam saying, waiting till I get on for the third stint from Australia. Seth F1. Seth F1. And Pointless saying, a late night, mate. Adam saying 1 a.m. till 4 a.m. Dan saying, nice move, Sonam, let's go THG. Tom, Fish, I think that says, is this on a PS5? It is. Why? Is that why it's bad? I'm not showing off. Okay? It's not a boast. Pointless saying, time to go, Sonam, cheese it. Fish saying, frame rate looks so good. Oh, thank you. Rusty saying, buzzing to get on track, stint 4. Oh, you got a long way to go, bro. Got a long way to go. Got another 11 hours or so. Cook Virtual Racing saying, Pointless, this is our plan. Don't you worry, mate. So Sonam is got, oh, they're getting past another back marker, but he's not affected it as much. And Dan is still there, 1.7 seconds, trying to get that podium from Bobby and Sonam. And we have got ourselves a lovely little race. Fred is now 12.3 seconds leading of this race. Sonam in second place. Bobby is in third. Dan trying to catch those boys up. Wiley Coyote some 30 seconds behind those guys and 12 seconds ahead of a real Osman, who is in sixth place. He's only 5.5 seconds ahead of seventh Callan Dragon. Callan Dragon's doing some absolutely blistering lap times at the moment. Real Osman, he did a 56.0 his last time around. Callan Dragon doing a 56.7, but he did a 55.2 before that. Steel Pace is now up into 8th place, ahead of Placenta Dent, who's still carrying that damage. They did not pit. Talleyrand, oh, did someone pit upwards? 7th, there. Callan Dragon's got some damage. He's going in. He's going in. He's got 12 seconds on Steel Pace, who's along the start straight right now, moving up into a 7th spot. He's going to get round Hell's Corner. Callan Dragon, he's being released by his box, but Steel is already past the pit lane, and that is a place. So Callan Dragon down into 8th place. Placenta Drenta still not pitting. He's sticking with that damage. It must be quite light, but he's doing 58.6s. Talleyrand also a 58.4. Carrying that damage around. Illusion up into 11th. He's got no damage. He's only 3 seconds behind the boys ahead, and he's doing 55, so maybe that damage is costing them quite a bit of time. Tom in 12th place. A 56.7 last time around from him. He's 10.4 seconds behind Illusion, but he's only 1.8 seconds ahead of Super Squid, who's in 13th. My word, it's battling up and down the field. Gazman in 14th. He's 25 seconds adrift of 13th. And Maxi King, who's a lap down, and he's got a bit of damage on the back. But he's decided not to come in and fix it. He's going to crack on. A little sip of my energy drink to keep it going. My word. So, Fred, the dude, man, he's coming to catch up. Super Squid already. Where was Super Squid? 13th. So Fred Dude coming to lap 13th. The man is unstoppable. He's cracking stuff. Gerrit is saying, hi VRC. Well, no, it's just thingamajig. I'm not. I am AXR. I am AXR this evening. Today. This morning. I don't know. Whatever part of the world you're in. And there we see Fred coming up towards the Amigos Racing Team driver, and this is the worst place to catch up a back marker. But now you've got a nice straight to try and get blast past. Grab a toe while he's on his way. He still hasn't got past yet. Art does not want to relinquish a lap in this race. But Fred there slipping by. Beautiful stuff. As they break down into Murray's corner. No, to Chase, sorry. I got myself mixed up. Next is Murray's corner. And Fred going around to complete lap 17. Unbelievable stuff there. He's lapped up to 13th so far. Is he going to lap the field? We shall see. Sonam is still in that second place, but Bobby is on his tail. And Bobby is not letting him get away with it at the moment. A lot of pressure for Sonam. as they head into Hell's Corner. Heavy braking down to second gear, back on the accelerator, blasting it all the way up to Griffin's Bend. Pointless saying personal best for 2 and 3 on that lap. Skyjacker saying some sexy looking cars. Garrett saying we are pace. Hashtag Lego. And there we go. Seeing Bobby just keeping track of the Humble Guys racing team. Sonam racing the first stint. Get so close to the wall, it's scary as you like at the moment out there. Unbelievable racing we are seeing between a second and a third place. The tyres are just starting to show a little red, a little wear, and you don't want to have 2 worn out tyres here with all these walls either side of you. It is scary as they go through Forest Elbow, and then they can open these cars right up. And Bobby can grab himself a bit of a tow, heading down here for the next corner. Cook Virtual Racing saying, you taking guest speakers today, AXR? I am. Matt saying, my 7-year-old just announced he likes THG livery the best. There you go. And there we go. We've got a move going on. Bobby trying around the outside. And he makes it. He makes it stick as he goes into the chase. Bobby up back into his second spot. And Sonam is back in third. My word, what a cracking little race these two are having here at Bathurst for the AXR 12-hour Bathurst race. And we're only in stint 1. 3-hour stint. Stint 2 will be brought to you by someone else. I'm not sure who. It could be Jerry Bear. It could be... no, it's Jerry Bear, I think. The Yank with the tank is bringing you his luscious tones, and he's loads better than me. He's more addressed to things. So Fred Dude is leading 16.3 seconds. Bobby is in second. Sonam is in third. Dan, 4th place, 4.8 seconds behind them. Two are battling it out, but Bobby looks like he's just edged away a little bit, half a second. But Sonam isn't letting it go. He wants it back. He's hunting him down as they get to the S's, is it? Are they there yet? Yes, I think they are. Whoa, whoa, a little nudge on the wall for Bobby. And Sonam will love that, but there is no space to overtake in that section of the track as they come around Forest Elbow. Then Sonam, oh, he's had to back out a little bit, so he can't be right up to get the best of the tow down this straight as they head towards the chase. But there you can see the tow is working. He's right there. My words, he's on his bumper. This is crazy stuff. He's looking one way, but there is no, he doesn't decide to do it there. He's going to wait until Murray's corner because it's a heavy braking zone, and maybe he could just edge it up the inside of Bobby. No, he cannot. And there they go around to start lap 20, is it, for those guys? It is. Fred Dude still absolutely beasting it out the front there, 17.3 seconds ahead of our man Bobby here, who's fighting a Sonam. Crazy stuff. Them two must be shattered already, 20 laps into this Bathurst race, and these two have been at it all the way along. I can't cut away because it looks like Sonam is looking for a move on Bob. Up into that first corner, which is, oh, I know it as well, Griffin's Bend. And he makes it stick. Beautiful stuff there. Callum Dragon back up into 7th place. And Yastil down in 8th. Yastil in the Lexus versus the Honda. Beautiful stuff going on here up and down the field. Illusion up into 9th. So I'm guessing, did Placenta? No, Placenta still did not pit. And he's been overtaken by Illusion, who's driving for the AXR team. And we see the rainbow colours along the side. How many colours in the Tomo rainbow? it is a proper song, honestly. I'm not being... I think it's a pro gay song, so... That wasn't... I just sang it and thought it might sound bad, because I don't know if... But it was written in the 90s, so I don't know if... Homo sounds bad, but it's not. But for me, it's being good. I'm trying not to be controversial. So 10th is Placenta Denta. He's carrying on with that damage. 11th there for Tom, who we saw having damage earlier on, having to pit, and he's back out there and making his way up through the group. Super Squid in 12th place for the Art Amigos Racing team. And he's coming on well at the moment, only 4.3 seconds behind Tom, 3.4 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand did go in and fix it, and he's back in the 56ers. So Talleyrand opted to go into the pits, fix the damage that he had, and he's on it again. He's just ahead of SNL Gazman, who's doing some, well, he's done a 58.3 last time around. Rather consistent in his Lexus, and Maxi King in 15th. He's got a bit of damage on the back of his car at the moment, and he's got a lovely looking car though. I've got to say, I like the gold flecks, the space looking black bits. It's absolutely beautiful stuff going on there in that car. But Fred Dude now, this is it. Fred Dude is coming across quite a lot of traffic. Will this slow him down any? Not at all. Look at it, a 53.5 his last time around. Bobby has pulled a little bit away from Sonam now. 1.3 seconds apart between the two of them. They're now 6.5 seconds ahead of Dan. Wile Coyote in 5th place. He's just bringing it home. He's chilled, man, isn't he? He's got no one ahead of him, no one behind him. He can just get into his rhythm and his groove and just drive some nice consistent laps, which he is doing. 56ers all the way down the board. Beautiful stuff from Wile Coyote. The real Osman, also beautiful 55s and 56ers, but the a bit of a wiggle on coming out of Hell's Corner in that Techi Honda, and he's 20 seconds ahead of Callan Dragon, who's had an up and down race. He's got damage again. My word, he's 2.2 seconds ahead of 8th place, Yastil, and it looks like it's damage that he can live with a 56.0 last time around. Yastil though, 56.5 his last time around, chasing him down, and only 2.5 seconds apart. Illusion some 20 seconds behind those guys, and he's just put a lap on someone. That's not Placenta Denta, is it? No, I'm not sure. Someone's putting a lap on him. Yes, that's Fred Dude, sorry. Fred Dude coming up to lap 9th place. He's going to lap the field in this stint. This is unbelievable stuff. He's going to have to put two laps on everyone, and then they'll have to DNF, so then they can get a two lap penalty. So Placenta Denta in 10th place, 4.2 seconds behind Illusion, 7.7 seconds ahead of 11th place Tom. Super Squid absolutely flying now. He's got his tyres just nicely warmed up, and he's on the move. So Matt's, yeah, we said that. Pointless saying that's a win, lol. Cook Virtual Racing saying what a move. Pointless saying good racing that. I think that was when we saw Bobby and Sonam. Pointless saying good racing that. Nathan saying thanks Matt, we are THG Americas, hence the colours. THG Bodie. Turtle saying somewhere in the world it is 12 o'clock, so cheers tots everybody. Oh yeah, you're having a drink. I wish I could. Homesick Alien saying Garrett Vuren, nice to see you again. Where's your car? And Fish saying, man, this fight for P2 is so good. Pointless saying Sonam with the safety lifts. Come on, mate, send it. Dan saying, great stuff, guys. Wow. Pointless saying, also me, smart, playing safe in the endurance race. Good work. Fish saying, would not be surprised at all if AXR managed to muscle their way up to fight for the lead. Salvo saying happy to race with the VRC drivers in stint 3. Skyjacker. Cook saying fish I would, haha. Cook saying no sir, this is completely unbelievable for Fred. Fred is doing a cracking job, it has to be said. Bobby in second, just coming up to lap the Amigos guys. Sonam in third, then Dan in... Oh, Sonam's coming to the pits. What for? There's no damage. Maybe he doesn't like the tyres. Maybe it's a strategy move. He's only half down on fuel. Interesting stuff. The tyres not very much worn, but Sonam deciding to make a pit. That will put Dan up into a third place, and Dan is carrying a little bit of damage there, but it's not really affecting his times. But he's 9 seconds adrift from Bob, and Sonam back out. So what do he do? Just change his tyres. Interesting stuff. He's got 42 seconds on a Wile E. Coyote, and he just wanted some fresh tyres. The real Osman in 6th place. 10 seconds from Wile E. Coyote. Caladigan, oh, did we miss some? Is that Yarsteel? Yarsteel coming back at a real Osman. A real, oh no, not real Osman. Caladigan, sorry. Oh yeah, Caladigan had a bit of damage, didn't he? He had a bit of damage, and Yarsteel Pace has come up and taken that position away from him. Unbelievable. So, Yarsteel Pace up into 7th spot. Caladigan, he's fast, but he likes to damage his car, it seems. He's for the ESR team, and he's going into the pits. He's got no steering with that suspension busted either side. Will that help Illusion get up into 8th place? We're not sure, because they're quite quick pit stops here. So Illusion in 9th. Placenta Denta is in 10th. Tom up into 11th place so far. Super Squid in 12th. He's gained a position. Talleyrand is in 13th. He's only 3.9 seconds behind Super Squid. And that's going to put a lap on Maxi King. And Gazman 26 seconds behind them. He's doing lovely consistent 57 so far. He knows this is a marathon, not a sprint. And Talleyrand going around to start lap 24 as he puts a lap on Maxi King. And he's 4.4 seconds adrift of the Amigos Racing team. Unbelievable. So Fred Dude leading the way, a little nudge on the wall it looks there, but it hasn't cost him anything. He's got the fastest lap so far this race with a 53.592. That's going to destroy some of those sim races out there when they see the fastest lap and think, how? Bobby, oh, yeah, he's 10 seconds because Sonam pitted, didn't he, for new tyres. So Sonam went in, got some new tyres for the Humble Guys Racing. How is that going to do for him? So a lot to, oh, and yeah, we saw Dan had a little bit of front splitter damage on his Lexus. But so far so good, he's doing okay. Right, God, there's been a load of chat. So, where are we? Fish, hee, Michael Jackson, Pointless, saying, guess the NSX tyres mean they need to stop on 45 minutes. Pointless saying, a rear degrading too fast. Pointless saying, undercut X activated. Yes, very good. Fish saying, I've got how long GTS tyres last. I'm used to leagues having 2 to 8 times tyre wear. It is, they're sticking in there, those tyres. Pointless saying, it's so nice on 1x1x1. You actually get to do a stint of a decent length. Fish saying, uncomfortably long, my A off. Pointless saying, sport mode ruined a generation of players. Don't know what any tuning does and think 6 times tyres wear is low. Cook saying, don't worry, guess we all have this pace over here. Oh, that's all right then. Fish saying, yo, he said the Michael Jackson thing. Did I? And Fish saying, my man. Ooh, ooh. I like the post selector, Michael Jackson. He swears. Mother. So Fred is absolutely beasting it out at the front of this at the moment. He's giving his team a beautiful buffer. The we made it this far team. And I think they're all fast in that team. There's not one slow one. They're all a bunch of aliens. They've come from planet Bebop, and they've come to destroy us all. Bobby is in second place, 11.9 seconds, did a 54.9 his last time around, so the tyre wear isn't affecting his lap time at all, although it's barely tyre wear at all. Dan in third, 4.9 seconds ahead of Sonam. He's done a 56.5 his last time around. Sonam trying to navigate past, I believe that's one of the THG cars. Tom, is it? Possibly, the Lexus, and he's all in his way. Maybe blue flags are not turned on, I'm not sure. Where is Tom? Oh, Tom's in 13th, thought he was higher than that. Oh, he's been into the pits. He's been into the pits, he's changed his tyres. And, no, the flags mustn't be turned on. Maybe they should have been. I had to change the settings because I didn't say the settings properly. I'm going to get a note from Groot, I'm sure, saying why wasn't the flags turned on, and I'd be like, I shouldn't have been hosting. So far, I'm having a quick look in the Discord to see what's going on. Someone's saying, where's the stream? Where it at though? Fashionable last minute, it seems. Of course, no worries. Is it all low? Did we miss the start? No, they haven't started. Oh, no, this is from ages ago. Then, oh, stream's dead. It's not? Still up for me? No. Did for me. It went down for a little bit. Did it? Back now though. Odd. Same for me. Its quality dropped massively. I haven't had a note saying that the internet's gone. So, I don't know. I usually get a little note in the top corner saying your internet is not doing very well, but it seems to be okay at the moment. 27 out of 95. Fred Dude is still leading by 22 seconds. Bobby is in second place. He's 13.5 seconds ahead of Dan. Dan carrying that damage, but it's not slowing him down one iota. In fourth, we have Sonam. We saw him go into the pits, put some brand fresh new tyres on. He's 54.9 seconds behind. Oh, he did a 54.9 second lap. He's 3 seconds behind Dan. He is catching him up. What did Dan do last time round? A 56, yes. Wow. Nearly a second and a bit faster. So it'll only take a couple of laps. And Fred has come in. He's decided, oh, he's got himself some damage. My words, but he's going to probably be out again before Bobby gets round there, isn't he? I'm sure of it. So Fred Dude, he's decided to put it in the wall on lap 27. He was getting bored at the front there and thought, let's make this interesting. I'll damage my car. It says Bobby's up ahead. Has Bobby taken the lead from this race, or is Fred? No, Fred's going to fix his damage, change his tyres, put some fuel in, and Bobby is the new leader, the second leader we've had so far in 28 laps, and it's RAA Bobby who is in the lead of this race. Dan is on the pit straight, but Fred is back out in second place. So yeah, Fred obviously got a bit bored, and he's decided to make it a bit interesting for himself. 10 seconds behind Bobby. How long will it be until he can catch him up? He's got a heavier fuel load though, remember, Bobby on a lighter fuel load, and the tyre wear isn't affecting his speed. And Fred Dude back out there. Dan in third place, chasing him down 5 seconds behind. Fred Dude with Sonam only less than a second behind Dan. So this is a little juicy race we have for that final podium position so far. I still haven't watched Bow Selector. I need to get around to that at some point. Just YouTube the Bow Selector Michael Jackson, that's all you need. Oh, and Craig David as well is quite cool. Craig David. And there you see Sonam closing right up behind SMM Dan. And we've got ourselves a juicy little battle. Getting ready as they come around Forest Elbow and now flooring it down the straight. Go, 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 Sonam. Get in that toe. And we can have ourselves a juicy little battle with the Honda versus the... Is it Lexus? I'm losing track. Yes, the Lexus. The Mercedes wannabe. And there, he's gone through straight away. Look at that, no messing around. Beautiful stuff from Sonam. Dan, because Dan's carrying that damage, obviously. He's not got the downforce down the straight, and it's his front end's buffering and all sorts of stuff. He's going to come in and fix it. He's fixing it. He's saying, no, screw it. I'm fixing that bad boy. And he's got a good amount of time on Wily Coyote. Oh yeah, there is other cars in this race. Sorry guys, I know I've been sticking with the front lot at the moment, but there's been a lot of action up the front. So you've got to stick where the action is, don't you? But there is a Wily Coyote. But I think Dan will be out of the pits before he gets there. The real Osman in 6th place. He's got 22 seconds before Steel Pace. But it's, Steel Pace. I was just going to get excited, but that's a back marker. So Steel Pace in 7th, 23 seconds ahead of Kaladrengen, who we saw had to come in to the pits. Then Illusion in 9th. He's only 2.5 seconds behind Kaladrengen. He did a 56.3 his last time around. Kaladrengen did a 55.7. So Illusion, he's going to have to push a little bit more to catch up. Placenta Denta in 10th. Trying to remember what team he's racing for. I can't remember. But Placenta Denta. It's just in front of Fred Dude, is it? That's Fred Dude trying to get by. Talleyrand in 11th place, 5.5 seconds behind those guys. And he's 7.8 seconds ahead of Tom, who's 12th. Super Squid must have pitted recently, because he was ahead of those guys, and he's put some fresh tyres on, but it doesn't look like he's topped the fuel up. He's happy with his fuel load for the Amigos. He's only 12 seconds ahead of a Gazman, who's still on his original tyres, and he did a 57.8 his last time around. Super Squid doing a 54.5, and a Maxi King, he's been into the pits recently. My word, he had a 6-minute 53 pit stop, it seems. Then back up front for the Bob. He's absolutely raking it in today. He's beasting this one. Fred Dude still 9 seconds adrift of him, but Fred Dude with them fresh tyres. Fresh, I tell thee. He's going to be coming for something. Cook saying, nah mate, we are all from Goro. If you know, you know. I don't know. Pointless saying, well, the team name is We've Come This Far. Guess that meant Earth. Yeah. Cook saying, Pointless, nah, it was because we didn't have a full team for the 24-hour. Ah, right. Pointless saying, huge moment. Pointless saying, the perfect stint ends. Luke saying, pain. Cook saying, calculated error. Luke saying, 100% intended. Pointless saying, these cars are so efficient. And Damien saying, go Casper. Who's Casper? Oh, is that Kaladrengen? He's 20 seconds from Yasteel. Illusion, though, seems to have caught him up again. Did he ever? He did a 55 last time around. Don't know if that's getting past the back marker. Illusion, 56.5. It's only 3.2 seconds now. Is Illusion on Kaladrengen. Placenta in 10th place. And he's just been lapped by Sonam, I believe. And he's carrying a bit of suspension damage on the front there. Talleyrand is in 11th for the Virtual Racers Club. And he's 2.4 seconds behind Placenta, so he's starting to catch him up. What sort of name is Placenta? That's hilarious. Tom is in 12th, 6.3 seconds behind the Talleyrand. Super Squid there for Amigos, 11.7 seconds behind Tom, 12 seconds ahead of Gazman. Gazman doing a 57.2 last time around. Super Squid doing a 57.6, but he's just about to cross the line again, and this one's looking quite fast. 55.7, because he's just put those fresh tyres on. So Gazman heading around there in 14th, but Bobby is absolutely flying. He's trying to make his way through the traffic, and he's come up to Illusion, the AXR driver, and Damien saying yes. So I say it was Casper Kaladrengen. And, oh man, I should have really put the blue flags on. It's Groot's fault. Any problem, any moans about flags? I mean, it's my fault because last night I got the settings, but for some reason it didn't save on my computer. I'm sure I saved it. I'm sure I even said to him, oh yeah, I've just put it in there. But when I opened it up today, it wasn't there. So I've had to use the qualifier and quickly message him saying, what do I need to change? And he said, tyres, name, this, that, the other. And there we go, Bobby putting a lap on Illusion. Beautiful stuff as they head into the chase. And then around for Murray's corner. No, he's gone into the pits. He's gone into the pits. Yes, Fred Dude has caught up 2 seconds. He was 9 seconds adrift. So now Bobby has gone into the pits. What will Sonam do? Him and Bobby are in a tight battle. Can he get ahead? He's got a back end loose as you like, loosey-goosey. And Bobby into the pits for a fresh set of tyres. Sonam already making a stop earlier. When? On lap 23, wasn't it? And Fred retakes the lead then by 4.9 seconds on Sonam. And Sonam gets himself ahead of Bobby, who's only just coming out of the pits. Ahead of Dan. Dan pitted though on lap 28. And he's 40 seconds adrift of those guys. Wiley Coyote 18 seconds behind Dan in 5th. I don't even know where the 15 comes from. But yes, Wiley Coyote in 5th. Real Osman 6th. He's only 6 seconds behind Wiley Coyote. So Wiley Coyote, did he pit recently? Not from what I can see. His tyres still look a bit old. His lap times are looking good. So it just looks like Real Osman has been beasting it a couple of laps and heading towards Wiley Coyote, 5.8 seconds behind him. Yastil Pace is pulled away from Calendregan, but Calendregan had to go in and fix that car and put some fresh boots on and some fuel. Illusion 7.9 seconds behind Cali and 17 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, who's in 10th place now, 4.3 seconds ahead of Tom, who is in 11th. Super Squid flying at the moment after his pit stop. But he's got 12 seconds to find. Placenta Denta, he pitted that last time around. He's dropped down to 13th and he's 13 seconds behind Super Squid. But Gazman's only 2.7 seconds behind, but Gazman's carrying a little bit of damage. Oh my word, poor Gazman. And Fred Dude absolutely beasting it up in the front, as I have said. So, pointless saying, spooky settings appears and disappears like a ghost. There. Mika saying, flagged rules are on by default unless turned off. And Luke says, that's the worst time to lose the rear end. I don't know, I've had worse times, I've lost my rear end. Right, I'm walking away from the television because I've run out of a refreshment, so I'm grabbing my mountain of Red Bulls and I'm coming back. There's no one around to make me a coffee. It's not fair. I don't know where my mate's gone. Gave her the day off. So Fred Dude leading the way. Here we go again. We're going to go through the field. Sonam is in 2nd place. He's made the move on Bobby in that pit strategy. But his fuel, he's just got over a quarter of a fuel. Bobby has got 3/4 of a fuel as he tries to get himself past the back marker of Tom. And pointless saying Red Bull is a weird way to say tea. Okay. Ching. It's better with vodka in it, but it's a bit early in the day. So, we've been racing about an hour now, 33 laps of 95. Man, I'm alive, I've run out of words now. So Fred Dude is leading by 7.3 seconds. Sonam is in 2nd place. He's 13.7 seconds ahead of Bobby. Remember when them two were really close on track? What happened there, man? Bobby just, Sonam just absolutely blistered it with those brand new tyres on. And now with the lighter fuel is absolutely owning this 2nd place. Bobby in 3rd in his canary yellow Nissan. that should have a livery on there. Apparently it's got a beautiful livery. In stint 2 you'll see the beautiful livery when driven by another driver. Luke saying, quick, everyone hide. Red Bull is a weird way to say T. Pointless saying 1/3 distance, a bit early to be out of words. I know. Undercut successful, says Pointless, by a Sonam. Yes, of course it was. Dan, 13.9 seconds behind Bobby, though. He did a 54.8 his last time around. Bobby he did a 56 after his outlap. That's not a great lap time, and that will help Adan out immensely. A Wily Coyote, he's 22.2 seconds behind Dan, and he's only 5.3 seconds ahead of Osman. Osman absolutely a flying, but Osman's wearing his tyres a little bit more than Wily Coyote. 25 seconds behind them. In 7th is Yastil Pace, and he's 15 seconds ahead of Caladrengan. Illusion is in 9th, 14 seconds behind Caladrengan, and he's 15 seconds ahead of 10th place at Talleyrand. Talleyrand, he's mainly in the 56s, doing okay. Looks like he's got a fresh set of tyres on, but I think he had to fix some damage, so he's on a quarter of a tank of fuel. He's only 5 seconds ahead of Tom for the Humble Guys are racing. I think Tom can even see him, can't he, down the track a little bit? Possibly not. But he's in 11th. He's a 9.8 seconds ahead of the Amigo Racing Team Super Squid, who's 15.7 seconds ahead of 13th place Placenta Denta, who recently pitted, put some fresh boots on and filled his car right up. And he's 6.6 seconds ahead of Gazman, who has been carrying that damage now for at least 2 laps. And it shows with the 59 and a 58. He's on a quarter of a tank of fuel, and Maxi King is blasting it around there with a bit of front suspension damage and front splitter damage. But he's going for it. So Fred leading, Tsunami. Is there a race? It looks like they're nicely spaced out now, and this is what endurance racing is all about. Oh, the closest thing is Real Osman catching up a Wily Coyote, I think, a 4th, 5th and 6th. And Wily Coyote just coming across the line to set himself a 58.2. Ooh, it's nowhere near those 56s that he has been doing, with a Real Osman posting a 57.3. So he's getting a little closer now to a Wily Coyote, and we might have ourselves a little race between those two before the end of this stint. 35 of 95 down. Yastil Pace is in 7th. He's 24 seconds adrift of those guys, 13.9 seconds ahead of Calandregan for the Pace team, doing a 56.0 that last time around. Calandregan a 54.7, so Calandregan absolutely putting in some lap times now. No, a 54.8, sorry, 54.7 was the last time around. Illusion 16 seconds adrift of those in 9th, but 15 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, and he's just about to cross the line with a lovely 56.5. And Talleyrand did a 56.3 his last time around. He's just come into Murray's corner now to post his time for lap 34 and start lap 35. And he posts he's done his fastest of the race so far, a 55.8. So Talleyrand starting to get into the 55s. And he's 5 seconds ahead of Tom in 11th, who's 55.6 his last time around. And he's hunting himself some Talleyrand, some Virtual Racers Club. Super Squid, 12.1 seconds behind Tom in 12th place, and 17.7 seconds ahead of a Placenta Denta, doing a 58.3 that last time around. That's not great for Placenta Denta. He's got Gazman chasing him down, but Gazman is carrying a little bit of damage for the SNL team. So I'm sure when he gets to the end of his stint and fixes that damage, he is going to be on it, like his car bonnet. in the chat. Damien saying Aussie is doing a stellar job, repeating a very good practice pace. There you go. He is. He's a 56.2 last time around. His tyres are looking quite warm. They must be feeling a little bit slippery out there for him. Wile E. Coyote, it's not as bad his tyre wear as they put a lap on a Maxi King. And a Wile E. Coyote doing a 56.4 his last time around. Real Osman a 56.2, so very similar lap times between the two of them. That's someone having a bit of, I think that's Maxi King getting out of the way of the leaders. Whoa, 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 settle down, you little Honda. Hey, she was wanting to step out either way. He had to really keep that under control for the ESR team. So the real Osman having a massive wiggle on. Well, so far Fred Dude's only had one stop, but we're not quite halfway, so I'm not sure. Matt Psycho asking if anyone trying a one stop. Haven't noticed. There was a couple out there who haven't stopped yet. Fred Dude stopped. Sonam has stopped. Bobby has stopped. Dan has stopped. Wile E. Coyote I don't think has pitted just yet, so he might be trying a one stopper out there. The real Osman I don't believe has pitted, so he might be trying a one stopper. And they're coming up to what, about 40, lap 42, 43 will be one stop territory, so they're getting close. Yeah, still Pace I don't think has pitted, so he could be trying it. Caladragan has had a few stops. He's fast as hell, but he keeps having to come in and fix his car. He's making his pit crew work today. Illusion had to come in and fix something, but I don't think he did anything with his fuel. He may have changed tyres, but it was early in the race. Talleyrand had to come in and fix something, but I don't think he put any fuel in. And it's only 3.5 seconds now from Tom. Tom really is starting to catch him up in the humble guys that are racing. I think these guys all got damaged from the grid. Because I think there was a car that jump started and they all sort of like got a bit stuck up in it. And Gazman, he's carrying a bit of damage, but he's determined not to go in and fix it, it seems. But I think it's costing him time. He did a 2-minute last time around. Come on, Gazman, I know you can do it. It's a lovely looking car, whoever it was in the SNL team that designed that. Great job. Anyone with very red tyres? Lol. Not yet, not really. I'd say the worst ones, it looked like to me, is probably the real, no, not the real Osman, who had some really bad ones. No, I think everyone's doing okay with tyres. It is probably the real Osmans. Maybe. Well, I saw someone earlier, but they must have pitted and gone in. So, Matt Sykes saying nice save. I think that's when we saw, I can't remember who it was now. It's a real Osman, wasn't it? Yeah, real Osman. I'm pretty sure only the NSX can run a one stop on fuel. Damien saying can't wait for my stint later on. I hope GT7 has a driver swap function. Pointless. Well, what about the commentator swap? This is perfect for me because I can bail out after 3 hours and someone else takes over. If you lot could just swap while you're driving around, I'd be stuck here for 12 hours. And well, you don't want to listen to me for 12 hours. That would be a nightmare. Pointless saying we all do, Damien. Matt Sykes saying, yeah, the virtual driver swap would be amazing in GTS. You just stop giving Polly Baloney ideas. Polly Baloney Digital. Damien saying one stop is possible. In the Honda, it's a balance between holding the car on track versus tyre wear. Evil Dragon saying someone jump started and no one could get past as it's too narrow. It is. Matt Sykes saying SNL livery was the Jamster. Well done, Jamster, if you're out there. I think he's on his Hollybox. Luke saying, yeah, Plus the NSX is very unstable on the brakes, so it just isn't worth the risk of running it on low tyres. Luke saying putting it on the mediums is suicide as well, as they're just not fast enough. Evil saying, oh, hello, epic. Pointless saying, in the time, maybe it's just hurt. Pointless saying, in the time it takes to run an hour, you've lost a stop of running mediums. Luke saying, oh Christ. Luke saying, don't remind me of that cursed name. And Luke saying, also, hello. Matt saying, thingy, you can do a 12-hour stint, just Red Bull it. Evil Dragon saying, haha. Pointless saying, by the time PD enables driver swaps, commentary will be able to do in-person commentary swaps. That'd be nice. Can someone swap now? I want a fag. We might pop outside for a minute. You might see my garden. It's really sunny. It's nice. And my maid mowed the lawn yesterday, so it's got that lovely cut grass field smell. So Fred Dude is 6 seconds ahead of Sonam. Sonam is doing okay, and he's keeping Fred Dude in check. A 53.7 last time around, but that fuel's starting to get low. Whereas Fred has got a plenitude of fuel with a 54.0 his last time around. Bobby in that final podium position, just going faster than he has been before with a 54.255. Fantastic pace out there at the front. He's 16 seconds ahead of Dan. Dan doing a 54.5 his last time around. About half a tank of fuel, so he's got a long way to go yet. As we're on lap 39, Wile Coyote, it's getting closer between Wile Coyote and the real Osman. We're down to nearly 2 seconds. This is absolutely barnstalking. I think we'll give you a little look inside a Wile Coyote, the real Osman's cockpit, as we chase ourselves a Wile Coyote. Usually the other way around, isn't it? It's Wile Coyote chasing Roadrunner, but now we've got the real Osman. I wonder if that's like anything to do with Osborne, like Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon, I can't find my drugs, man. I don't know where my drugs have gone, Sharon. The dog's crapped everywhere. Dog's crapped on me drugs, Sharon. So Evil Dragon saying, Luke, what stint are you doing? Luke saying, man, Osman's helmet looks good. Oh yeah, and give me a bit F12, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, he's Welsh. He's a Welshie. And that was not a Welsh accent, that was just a generic accent that wasn't mine. Luke saying third stint. Matt saying it's annoying that GTS won't allow you to share screen when in broadcasting mode so that two people can comm together. I've done it once by filming the screen on the phone that the other was watching. Luke Mitchell was saying, what stint are you in? And Evil Dragon says 2. Hey Luke, I'm on stint 3. I'll be doing comms, man. So 2.6 seconds between the real Osman and a Wile Coyote. And I think we'll have a quick look, because I think Talleyrand and Tom were getting quite close together, weren't they? Let's see, yes. It's 1.4 seconds between Tom and Talleyrand down there, 4th and 11th. So we've got a couple of little fights just about to start. And Matt Sykes saying 53.4 in race trim. Wow. And Damien saying, yes, a decent spectator mode would also be awesome. Luke saying, you. Pointless saying he almost matched his qualifying lap. Unbelievable, isn't it? Luke saying, remember how PD said you would be able to freely spectate top split sport mode races? Yeah, well, they lie all the time. And Luke saying, yeah, what happened? LF laughed my A off. And Evil saying, GT Sport needs the spectate mode that F1 and PC2 has, but with the broadcast features you have on the keyboard. Yeah, I love my keyboard. So, yes, oh my God, Tom, let's get on board with Tom and have a look, because he is really starting to catch up Talleyrand now. This is becoming a tasty little battle between the Lexus, is it? Lexus and the Nissan in 10th and 11th spot. Only 8 tenths between them as they go through the S's. Oh my God, this is scary stuff. And Tom can smell the exhaust fumes off of that Nissan now as they go down to Forest Elbow, very tight corner, and then we've got a long straight, and Tom will enjoy a lovely, lovly toe draft. If you're American, Tom's American, isn't he? He'll be enjoying a, oh no, he's German, sorry. I don't know what they call it in German, draft. As they head up towards the chase, around the chase, and then down towards Murray's Corner. Heavy braking for Tom to get himself a little closer to the Nissan. Wow, he does draw close to the Nissan, but the Nissan's going to be on the accelerator earlier and pull away again. And then it's the short straight of the start, and then we're back into Hell's Corner. Hell no, hell yeah. And there they go. So Talleyrand still maintaining that 6/10 gap ahead of Tom as they head up the mountain straight towards Griffin's Bend. They go past a back marker. I'm not sure what back marker. I think that's Maxi King. And through Griffin's Bend towards the cut-in. Here they go. This is a tough section uphill, to the left, to the right, stepping up, and then we're going right again. There's that quarry corner, back towards the left very fast, just a slight lift, not even a slight lift for Tom, and again full beans into that corner, and then we're back into the S's, and we've pulled 2/10 on Talleyrand since, so we're only 4/10 behind. Well, it's gone up to 5, and we've been on board with Tom for nearly a lap now. That has been quite juicy, and the back of the Nissan looks absolutely sexy. I love those little round lights, beautiful stuff. So let's have a look. What was the other fight we were looking at? Coyote and Osman. Oh, it's only a second between Coyote and Osman. This is all kinds. They've waited till lap 42 to start getting some Brucey fighting on. And Wiley Coyote and Osman, they must be needing pit stops soon. Not really. That's unbelievable, isn't it? It's fantastic for us. So it's less than a second now between Osman and Wiley Coyote. Let's have a look. We will keep an eye on that Talleyrand and Tom battle. We've just got to check out everybody on the track. So they were fighting for 10th. It's very close as they're going up a mountain straight. And Talleyrand's fuel started to flash. Tom's got plenty of, well, he's got plenty of fuel, but Talleyrand trying to defend on the inside. Tom going round the outside, and he's through, and he's up. And that is a beautiful move on Talleyrand there. Cracking stuff from Tom, and he's up into 10th place. With Talleyrand now slipping down into 11th, ahead of Super Squid. And let's have a quick look at the real Osman battle. Oh no. Wiley Coyote is 10 seconds. Oh my God, I only cut away just to see that overtaking manoeuvre. And it looks like Osman's tyres are dead and he's gone into the pits. And I'm sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I'm not doing a replay because sometimes that glitches. So Fred Dude, 5.8 seconds ahead of Sonam. He's just done, well, he did his fastest lap the last time around. What's he going to do this time? A 54. Sonam trying to chase him down. Sonam's got the fastest lap of the race, and they said that Honda wasn't good. Look at him, he's beasting it. Then Bobby, he was in that battle. He done a 54.1 his last time around. He's 18 seconds ahead of Dan, who's 44 seconds ahead of Wiley Coyote, who really, it was very close between him and Osman, but I don't know what happened because we watched Talleyrand and Tom having a good battle. Yeah, still pace then up into 6th place while real Osman pitted. So Yastil Pace now in a 6th spot. He's been slowly chipping away at it. Beautiful job from the Pace team. Caladragon for the ESR team's got to get ahead of his other ESR team compatriots. who looks like he's having some issues out there. He's topped right up. He's put the racing soft tyres on. I don't think anyone's going to go mediums. I think they discussed that in our chat. Caladragan, though, 6 seconds behind the pace team. Did a 55.3 his last time around. Yasteel doing a 56.5. So, Caladragan could catch up Yasteel at any point. A real Osman, it's fresh rubber. We know he's fast. He's going to be putting in some lap times now to try and get the undercut on Wile Coyote. Wile Coyote just cruising on by. He's happy days at the moment. Illusion sitting in 9th, 8 seconds from a real Osman. His fuel's looking slightly low, tyres quite worn. He'll be wanting to pit soon. Would that give Tom the opportunity? But Tom's going to have to get some fuel as well. But I think he's doing his let's pit lap now. Look, 55.2. He's pulled away from Talleyrand by 2.2 seconds. Talleyrand in the 11th. His fuel's flashing. So he's going to have to pit soon. Is 30 seconds on Super Squid, but Super Squid's going to have to pit, and he's got a bit of damage on the back of that Honda. Placenta Denta is only 6.5 seconds behind. He pitted a bit earlier. He might be able to jump 2 or 3 cars here. And Gazman has been in. He's fixed his car, and he's done it. He's on it, well, 55.4, but that was an out lap. But now he's back on it. Is Gazman, and Maxi King is in 15th. He's carrying a little bit of damage there. And back to Fred, who's 6.3 seconds ahead of Sonam. Sonam absolutely keeping him honest, but Sonam's going to have to pit. Sonam is going to have to pit. Bobby's not. We could see a change here from 2nd to 3rd. 18 seconds. Oh, I'm trying to see what a pit stop is. I think pit stop's about 2... No one's pitted recently. Oh, what's his name? That's Gazman pitted 2:33. So you lose about 30 odd seconds. 34 seconds in a pit stop. Interesting stuff. So yeah, that put Bobby back up ahead of Sonam, depending on how much fuel Sonam decides to go with. Dan, he's carrying a bit of damage there, but he's got 45 seconds on Wile Coyote. His tyres are fresh though. He wouldn't really want to come in and change those, but he's got a bit of suspension damage, and that's going to make it difficult turning right, I imagine. Wile Coyote has got 20 seconds on Yasteel pace in 6th. Caladragan less than 6 seconds behind pace. Ooh, Yasteel pace 55.7 from Caladragan last time around. 56.1. So it's just about 4/10 faster was Caladragan on that last lap. The real Osman with his fresh boots on, he's chasing that and trying to get the undercut done on Wile Coyote. And we will see how that works out when Coyote pits. Illusion, only 8 seconds, but he's going to have to pit soon. Tom pulled even further away from Talleyrand. Is Talleyrand pitting this time around? No, he's going around for another go. With that low fuel, 45 lap 45 for Talleyrand. At the moment, he's going to have to pit at the end of this lap. With Super Squid also needing to pit pretty soon. Will it be this lap or the next? He's carrying that rear damage. So possibly no, he's going through as well. Placenta Denta only 4.8 seconds behind Super Squid, doing great lap times. So Super Squid might be in danger. Well, I think a few of those are in danger, with Placenta Denta making that earlier pit stop. And he's been doing some fine lap times since. Gazman has got one of the ESR guys behind him. Could be Osman. Yes, it's the real Osman. Has caught up Gazman now in the SNL team. So in the chat, where are we up to? Pointless about the spectate mode, says Luke. That's what the top 16 superstars races are. Pointless saying spectate and spectate live are different apparently. Luke saying I remember them saying it would be open viewing, as in like spectator mode in a standard lobby. I might be remembering that wrong though. Haha. Storm saying Tom is Belgium. Sorry. Wakey wakey. Oh, I don't know my flags. Don't expect me to know my flags. I'm terrible at that sort of stuff. Yeah, because Fred's German, isn't he? Pointless saying sup Storm. Luke saying what a move. Damien saying good and one. Pointless saying that's a move. Pointless also saying great fair racing to leave space, and Dan Cart saying well done Tom. I think that was the move on Talleyrand earlier we saw. So Sonam has pitted. Sonam, I apologise, has pitted. He's 7 seconds behind Bobby, and now Bobby, he's got half a tank of fuel, so Bobby has got that second place back. Sonam are down into third place with it all to do. He's got to come back on that one. Dean is only 18.2 seconds, but he's got a bit of damage on the front of his car. Wile E. Coyote still hasn't pitted yet. His fuel is flashing, but I think he's got a few laps to go so far. Yastil also looking like he's going to need a pit stop soon. Caladregan only 2.1 seconds behind Yastil. Yastil at 59 last time around. That was not good for him. With Caladregan catching him up. And the real Osman, after his pit stop, looks like he might be able to jump Yastil after his pits. Dragon German flag is a little different to the German one. German flag is a little different to the German one. Or Belgium, maybe. Yes, I apologise. Oh, so they both, because they both look like the same flag. Red Dude and Tom, are they both Belgium? I apologise. Is that the German one? I don't know. I did history, not geography. So, Fred Dude. Evil Dragon, they are Belgian, yeah. Fred and Tom are Belgian. There you go. Learn something every day. I'll forget it tomorrow. Don't worry. I don't even know what that flag is. I think it's Welsh. So, Bobby is leading. Let's have a look at his helmet. Not leading, sorry. He's leading Sanam after the pit stops. Fred's leading. Look. I've been doing it for a long time now. I need a break. So Bobby is in second place with Sonam in third. I'm not even going to guess at that one. With Dean, I want to say that's Dutch, but I daren't now. Dan, I mean, not Dean, Dan. In fourth. Wile E. Coyote is in fifth place, but he needs to pit pretty soon. Yastil, I know that's South African because we race South Africans. Greece, there you go. Max is German, he says. Damien saying another thing's changed for GT7. Let us change the flag over the car. Portuguese by having a German flag over my car. Sad times. Evil Dragon saying Greece. Evil Dragon saying, and yeah, Dutch for that, Dean. Luke saying, yeah, plus the restricted use of flags, I believe. They're based on what PSN has. And Pointless saying, commentary collapsing under the flag uncertainty. It is, it's confused me. There is no flags. We're all one world. That's what I say. Just one world. Let's not communitize this planet. Let's just be one big round circle that we all love and hug each other in. Territories are evil. So Fred, my brother from Belgium, is ahead of Bobby, my brother from the UK, and Sonam, my Greek brother, in third. Dan, Dutch brother, is in fourth, with a Wile E. Coyote in fifth. Danish, I know that, alright? Someone's going to say no. Caladregan. Is he by himself? Oh no, he's chasing a Wile E. Coyote. But Yastil must have pitted. No, Yastil hasn't pitted. How's he? Hang on a minute. No. Yeah? What? Yes, because Wile E. Coyote's gone up to, I don't know, sixth. So yeah, Caladregan's got past Yastil. Caladregan doing a 55.8 his last time around. Yastil at 57. It was looking quite close. And Yastil has lost that position. Bugger it. Sorry. There's another Greek in illusion. He is 30 seconds in 8th. Tom in 9th, Belgium. Real Osman in 10th. So has he lost a position to Tom? Tom moving through the field frantically. Did a 55.8 his last time around. Real Osman a 54. No, maybe that's just from his pit stop. Or has he been in again? Has he? I haven't got a clue what's going on with the Real Osman. It looks like he's made 2 pits. Maybe he had a bit of damage and he's moved down to 10th. 11th for Talleyrand. He's been in. He's pitted. And Placenta Denta, who I thought was going to jump them all in the pit stops, didn't quite make it for some reason. They were in and out too fast for Placenta Denta to move up. Super Squid has pitted as well. Loads of people pitted while I was talking about flags. My gosh, I'm sorry. So Super Squid in 13th after his pit stop, and Gazman is carrying a bit of damage. He's going to have to go in. That's painful for him with a lot of fuel and nice fresh tyres. And Maxi King is in 15th. He's also come in with a little bit of damage on the front. He's on lap 41, where Fred Dude is on lap 50. So Max King some 9 laps down on the leader at the moment. And Fred Dude 35 seconds ahead of Sonam, who's 2.8 seconds ahead of Bobby. So Bobby on the move. 53.7 from Bobby, but he's got a little bit of damage. I don't know if he got that on this lap. And that's going to be painful for him as he's catching up as Sonam. Dan in 4th ahead of Wiley Coyote, who still hasn't pitted. I'm waiting for him to pit. My word. And Yastil, he's still to pit. But Cala Dragon is set to move up into 5th place when Wiley Coyote pits. So unbelievable stuff. Illusion in 8th, 31 seconds behind Yastil, but he's being caught up by Tom. They're all going to have to pit though. Tom's virtually on fumes, as is Illusion. They don't want to run out of fuel whilst driving around. They go very slow. And Real Osman, looks like he had to take a 2nd pit stop. Don't know if it was for damage. He's at 26 seconds ahead of Talleyrand in 11th, with Placenta Denta in 12th. Super Squid back in again. Oh no, he's got some damage. But he's a minute ahead of Gazman, as Gazman we saw had to pit for damage also. The damage really coming into play here. And let's just watch Fred at work. Or maybe not. Who's close? Bob's is going in. Oh, Bob's has got himself a bit of damage. He was getting close to Sonam. But he's had to come in because he's got himself a little bit of damage there. So Bobby coming in. Will that give Dan the opportunity to go up? He hasn't come in with his damage. So Dan going around, and Dan is now in a podium position. Interesting stuff whilst Bobby goes in and fixes his... It's only front splitter damage though. That's really odd. Maybe he's got a bit of cramp he's got to sort out. Whilst a Wiley Coyote... not going to move up to 5th though. Bob is back out. Bob back out onto the track ahead of Wiley Coyote. Cal Dragon though is really starting to catch up Wiley Coyote, and he still hasn't pitted. What's he doing? He's got to pit this one, innit? Because that's barely any fuel in that thing. We'll see if he's going to drop into the pits. That'll give Callum Dragon. Yes, he does finally. Pitting on lap 50. I don't know if he's pitted yet this race. I don't think I've noticed him pit. So Wiley Coyote has come in with only 1% of fuel on there, and that will give that position, I am sure, to Callum Dragon. Yastil's going to have to pit because he's on no fuel either. And Real Osman's already up ahead of Tom. Tom pitted that last time around, and he's out just in front of Illusion. Illusion starting to get, and he pitted as well. So these two just pitting, and they've come out the pits exactly at the same place, and now they're having an absolute ding-a-dong of a race. Looks like someone's in the way there. Maxi King, he's getting out of the way, and there he goes. And this is a battle and a half here from Illusion and Tom. Super stuff. I was just about to say, you can have a break from me for 2 minutes. while I go and have a snoot. But there's too much racing involved. Yastil is in the pits, but he might be just too far ahead of Osman. I'll have a look. Osman. Yeah, Yastil back out again. Wiley Coyote down into 6th behind Calendregan. And Dan is pitting this time. That'll give Bob that spot back, I am sure. Calendregan is a little too far behind to be able to get a position out of that. Wiley Coyote, he was only in 5th, I think, and come out in 6th, so that's not a bad pit stop for him. Yastil Pace in 7th place. A real Osman. Oh, we got no. Tom Illusion now dropping back by about a second. What's changed then? I thought something started flashing around. Dan in, and now he's back out again ahead of Calendregan, but he's got, you know, a minute or so on him. Calendregan is 20 seconds ahead of Wiley Coyote. Yastil Pace is in 7th, 13 seconds ahead of a real Osman, who is in 8th, 20 seconds ahead of Tom. And this is the battle. Let's get on board with Illusion as he chases himself down the Belgium of Tom. I'm going to try and angle my TV slightly towards the outside. Hopefully I don't unplug anything important. And try and do a little bit of garden commentary. The last time I moaned to Group saying these stints are too long and I was gagging for a ciggy, he was like, oh, you're right, just go out and have a fag. They don't have to listen to you. They're not listening to you anyway. Even Dragon saying last. Kaylin saying, keep it up, Yastil, we are Pace. Even Dragon saying, go on side, Max. Pointless saying, Bobby fueling to the finish there. And Pointless saying, he's still in a net podium. So, well, he is in the podium. He's there. Oh, Fred must have pitted. Fred must have pitted. Oh, God. I've done that stupid thing. So, yeah, Fred has pitted, giving Sonam the lead at the moment. And Sonam's got plenty of fuel on there. How much fuel to go to the end? Is that to go to the end there? So Fred's going to have to go and overtake Sonam. No, Bobby's put loads of fuel in. So, yeah, maybe these two are going to have to pit again. But they're on similar fuel loads. 7 seconds. Sonam is ahead of Fred, dude. Bobby in 3rd. Dan 4th. Calendregan up into 5th. Wiley Coyote in 6th. Yastil is in 7th. They're all starting to get their pit stops done. A real Osman in 8th. Tom in 9th. Then we have Illusion in 10th, chasing Tom down, but he's dropped about a second on him. Talleyrand, 8 seconds behind Illusion, 5 seconds ahead of Placenta Denta. And Placenta Denta is in 12th. He's 45 seconds ahead of Super Squid, who is 48 seconds ahead of 14th, Gazman. And Maxi King is out there in 15th. So, who shall we watch? Who shall you watch while I go and do a bit of gardening? Tom and Illusion, but Tom is just pulling away from Illusion at the moment. 56.2 from Illusion that time around, 55.5 from Tom, maybe Fred and Sonam. Yeah, I'll watch Sonam. Sonam, the leader, drifting around out there, and I'll give you guys 2 minutes break from my god-awful voice. It must be getting on your nerves by now. Okay, that's it. I'm back. Let me just do the volume on the YouTube to see if you can hear me. Oh, God, that was life choices, wasn't it? That was some difficult life choices there. Nicotine or urination. And I went for nicotine, so I'll hold that bladder for a little bit longer. So, Sonam, still leading. He's pulling away. He's pulling away from Fred, dude. Interesting stuff. I only had 3 drags. I smoke rollies. There's not much I can do. So, oh God. Where are we? Excuse me. So, Pointless saying leader back in. Luke saying Fred pitted for engine damage. Oh, I see. Pointless. Both drivers with 1 stop left. Pointless saying Fred just making everyone think they have a chance. Evil Dragon saying mind games. Pointless saying Fred about to do a low 53 now. Pointless only 80 more minutes to go. Well, yeah, I suppose so. Lap 55, we might run on. So you can't watch the second stream. The guy that's doing the second comms, Jerry Bear, I think, my little Jerry Bean, my little American sweetie. He's at 10 to 1 or 5 to 1. I've got to do a run through so he knows what the grid is. Good luck with that. Doing the grid is a nightmare. I did refer back to the very beginning of this YouTube stream when I just whinged and moaned about it. So Fred doing a 55.1 that time around. Oh God, am I out of breath from going out and having like a quick tug of a fag? A cigarette for any Americans. I didn't tug a fag. It's not. Well, I wouldn't be opposed to. It'd be fun, I imagine. And Fred dude coming along Maxi King. I did find out, I saw in Discord, someone asked about the flags, and no, they are meant to be off because the yellow ones can glitch sometimes. Oh my word, Fred did not need that. Fred did not need that at all. This has gone all Pete Tong for Fred. Oh my word. Tsunami 11.6 Tsunami the Tsunami. Sonam the Tsunami is now 11.8 seconds in the lead of this race as Fred comes across Maxi King in the wrong part of the track to try and put a lap on him. Bobby is in 3rd place, but he is fueled up to the end. He's 40 seconds behind Fred and 40 seconds behind Fred and 48 seconds behind Sonam. Dan is 20 seconds behind Bob, and he's carrying a little bit of damage on the front there. That's front splitter. He did a 58 last time, but that might be when he did the damage. And we'll have to see how that's affected his lap time. In 5th, we have Caladrengan, ahead of Wiley Coyote still, but he's carrying a little bit of damage there as well, and he doesn't have enough fuel to get to the end. Wiley Coyote in 6th place, who's 8.6 seconds ahead of 7th place. He's looking good. He did a 2-minute though, his last lap. I don't know why. He's not on an out lap at the moment. So he had a bit of a tough lap, a last lap around, and that's given the pace team a little bit of hope for a position there. They look like they're fueled up to the end. And 8.8 seconds behind. And Wiley Coyote, I believe, he's probably got enough fuel to go. So 8.6 seconds of 55, gained 5 seconds on Wiley Coyote that last time around. In 8th we have the real Osman, 10.6 seconds behind the pace team. He did his fastest lap of the race so far with a 55.302. So he's absolutely loving life at the moment in his Honda. Tom in 9th, we saw him make a great move on Talleyrand. He's sitting in 9th place, did a 57 his last time around. He's only 2.5 seconds ahead of Illusion. Them two pitted at the same time and came out virtually together. And they're in a humdinger of a battle at the moment. Only half a tank of fuel for Tom though, so he may have to pit again before the end. Illusion, he looks like he's topped up to go to the end with a 56.4 in 10th place. Then in 11th we have Talleyrand who's 15.2 seconds behind those guys, but Placenta Denta has caught him up. He's got a bit of damage on the back of that Nissan. A 58.1 he managed his last time around. Placenta Denta doing a 56.7, and he is definitely catching up the Virtual Racers Club Nissan. What have I missed in the chat? Anything? Evil Dragon saying that man in last is going to kill some... Oh, come on. He's been pretty good, actually. He's been jumping off the track. I think that's the first time he's really come in someone's way, and there is no flag, so you can't drive looking out his rear view mirror, can you? Evil Dragon with not happy emoji faces. CJW saying, weren't all the Hondas near the back? Super stint by the THG driver so far. Evil Dragon saying, one got fifth, I think. Graham saying, CJW Racing is a Bobby from MRC. Okay. CJW, yeah. Rotary saying, Dan got held up by a back marker. They came to near a halt on the racing line. Oh dear. Graham saying, going well, good luck for later. When is your stint? CGW saying, I'm not racing today, but our car is the bright yellow one. It's looking nice. I know. Oh, and Placenta Denta now, he's got it down to within 3/10 of the Talleyrand. Pointless saying Honda was 6th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th in quali. THG driver, the standout NSX so far. And Pointless saying clearly is doing better in the race so far. Then, yes, so Placenta Denta closing down on Talleyrand in 12th place, and Talleyrand in 11th. So some beautiful racing we've got between the Lexus and the Nissan here at the moment. Talleyrand just clinging on to that position as Placenta Denta draws ever closer. He's not got enough fuel to get to the end, but I think, oh no, did he touch? He touched the grass and he's absolutely walled it. He's walled it. And now he's got no steering at all and he's struggling. I think he may have lost a bit of downforce sitting underneath Talleyrand's wing. Talleyrand's got a little damage on the back, but he's driving with it. He's living with it. Illusion. And there's Placenta Denta. Oh, poor Placenta Denta. He was on it. He was really beasting it up to the back of Talleyrand, and now he looks like he's going to have to visit his pit crew again. Oh, poor dude. That's rough, man. That's rough. It's rough in anyone's book. So, Gazman in 13th, ahead of Super Squid. So, don't know what happened to the... Oh, the Amigos have made a pit stop. I'm still not sure if that's enough fuel to get all the way to the end. Gazman... He's gone similar fuel as well, so possibly them two have still got to pit before the end of this race. And Maxi King in 15th, trying to wrestle that Honda. And it's looking tough for him. Sonam is still leading this race by 11.1 seconds. But he's on a quarter of a tank of fuel, so he's going to have to pit before we get to lap 95. Fred Dude is in second place, did a 54.8 his last time around. Tyres are looking pretty worn, and he's only on a quarter of a tank of fuel, so he is going to have to pit. We've worked out the pits are around about, pit stop here is about 35 seconds, 36 seconds, depending on what damage you've got to fix. And Bob is 39 seconds behind Fred, so it'll be tight. It looks like he is fueled up till the end. Dan in a great fourth place. He's been carrying that damage for a while. It's not really affecting him. He's staying in the mid 56ers in that fourth place, and he's a minute ahead of Wiley Coyote. Wiley Coyote was behind Calendrengen, so I don't know. Calendrengen did pit on lap 56, and that looks like it's put Wiley Coyote back up into fifth place, but only 6.8 seconds ahead of Calendrengen. Yasteel in 7th still, ahead of the Real Osman. The Real Osman's got ahead of Tom. I'm not sure why. No, Tom's lap times look pretty good. Maybe they wasn't. I thought Real Osman was behind Tom, but possibly not. Maybe not. He's only 4 seconds behind Yastil. Yastil doing a 55.4 his last time around. Real Osman doing a 55, so it's similar lap times. Tom in a 9th, 20 seconds adrift of those guys, only 3.7 seconds behind Illusion, who puts a lap on a Maxi King into what was that corner called again? Griffin's elbow. No, Griffin's bend, sorry. Talleyrand in 11th, 18 seconds adrift of Illusion and Placenta Denta. He's been in the pits and it looks like he's damaged his car again. Poor Placenta Denta, it's all going wrong on lap 57 and 58 for him. This is not what he needed, and he's bashed both front and back and all along his right hand side. The suspension doesn't look good, and Gazman, he'll be feeling a little bit sort of like Brucey about this. He's seen Placenta dropping a lot of time in front of him. He's getting a lap put on him by Tom, I think, who's in 9th, yes. As they come down the straight, Tom will be getting a bit of a tow, but he'll be wanting that Lexus to get out of his way. There he goes as he makes his way past towards the chase. And Tom in 9th, he was driving out the back for a while there, and he's come to life in the midpoint of this race. Made a few overtaking moves, and now he's up to 9th, chasing down the real Osman, but he hasn't got enough fuel to go all the way to the end, I believe. So Talleyrand and Gazman does get ahead of Placenta. No, does he? Not quite. Placenta Denta back out of the pits, but it's only 2.5 seconds from Gazman. So Gazman, he can see a competitor ahead of him, and he thinks, yay. Although he's behind Tom. And then there's Placenta Denta. Oh, Maxi King has left the room. What a shame for... I don't know what team he was driving for, I apologise. But he has left for some reason. He's gone this far, nearly 2 hours. You think he'd just crack on. But he has gone, and we're into virtually the last hour of this racing. 60 laps nearly done. Well, 61 laps done for Sonam, who's 11.5 seconds. He's maintaining that gap, but like I said, him and Fred don't have enough fuel to get to the end of the race where Bobby does. Bob. Where have we seen? Jay saying a thingamajig with a smiley face, a drink, and some flames. Yeah. And then he's spelt my name right the second time around. Same thing. Evil Dragon saying no. Jay saying autocorrect lol. How you doing? I'm good, Jay. I'm good. Idol saying great commentary and brilliant racing from everyone on track. Oh, thanks, Idol. You're going to absolutely blow me away, though. I know you're doing the last stint, and then people will get some real commentary. It's like the second stint as well with Jerry Bean. Jerry Bean, my little Jerry bear, little Jerry juicy bear. I love that little American. Evil Dragon saying Denta had to leave, have a wee, and his car crashed. And Pointless saying looks like he'd stopped on the back straight. Could have been a slow disconnect. Oh, I see. So Sonam is leading 11.6 seconds. He did a 54.1 his last time around, with Fred Dude doing a 53.9, so there's barely anything in it between the two of them out the front there. But like I said, they're gonna have to pit, but I think Bobby is just too far behind to gain from that pit stop. We'll just have to wait and see. But the top three are looking rather solid at the moment, with Dan in 4th, 30 seconds adrift from Bob, and he is nearly a minute ahead of Wile E. Coyote in 5th place, who's only 3.6 seconds ahead of Caladrengan. It sounds like something from Game of Thrones, doesn't it? So Wile E. Coyote doing a 55.9 his last time around. Caladrengan is done at 55.4, so nothing between those two. Well, 5/10. So I suppose it is quite a lot, but over 95 laps, it's not. Yastil is in a 7th place, 9.8 seconds behind Cal, and he's 12 seconds ahead of the real Osman Shan. And he's 11, nearly 12 seconds ahead of Tom, who I've got to say has had a bit of a cracking race, has Tom. And he is nearly 4 seconds ahead of Illusion. Tom doing a 56.9 his last time around, touching the dirt a little bit there. Real Osman's come in. He's got a bit of damage. And that might put Tom, elevate Tom up into 8th place. Unbelievable stuff. So Tom moving up another position in this race. We saw him right at the back virtually at the beginning of this stream. And now he has halfway up the pack. So great stuff from Tom, but Tom makes a mistake, and that has got to give Illusion the opportunity. No, it doesn't. Tom gets a wiggle on, and it's not affected him too much. Placenta Denta making... Oh, no, that's Gazman, sorry. Getting back in front. No, that is Placenta Denta, sorry. Too many blue and white cars. Get confused. So Illusion, I thought, was really going to get that, but he's only 2 seconds behind. He's had a little tap on the wall, but it's okay. He's not damaged his car. He's got to get past the SNL Lexus so he can get to Tom. The real Osman back out in 10th place, 4 seconds behind Illusion. And that could be enough fuel, maybe, to go. Bobby's my man. Yeah. So that's going to be enough fuel to get to the end. Bobby is my dude that I look at his fuel and think, yeah, he's getting to the end. So Talleyrand, he's got a bit of damage. He's been carrying that damage on the back there for a while. He did a 58.5 last time around, but with Placenta Denta having to make a double pit stop with damage, is now nearly a minute and a half behind Talleyrand. Gazman only 1.9 seconds behind Placenta Denta, so this is cracking. Illusion just wants to get past him, but he's he's indicating, no, he's got his hazards on, so I think he's giving the opportunity for Illusion to go past. He has done, but you got to remember, Gazman is chasing down Placenta Denta, so he doesn't want to really lift and give Illusion the spot too easily, because he doesn't want to lose the time. And this is absolutely cracking, with Placenta Denta just ahead of Tom. And Tom needs to get past as well, because he's got Illusion chasing him down. Where is Tom? He's in 8th, isn't he? There. Yes, an Illusion in 9th. It's less than 2 seconds between the two of them. This is some crazy stuff. Oh, no. Tom's put it on. Tom's gone Hell's Corner. And that puts Illusion up into 8th spot now. Illusion on the move for the AXR team. And poor Tom, but he hasn't damaged the car. He saved the car. So you never know. We've still got plenty of laps to go. We've got 32 laps still to go in this race at nearly 2 minutes a lap. I mean, we've still got an hour to go, boys. So it's all gravy out there in the chat. We've got Denta, yeah. Pointless saying looks like he stopped on the back. That was the Jay saying Racer Brown and Guesty ready for Tuesday. They're ready for today. They're both racing in this today, Jay. Matt saying 2 hours in and 12 seconds between top two with full damage. That's a bit mad. It's cracking stuff. Pointless saying top two need to stop and third doesn't, so it's about 20 across the top three when strategy plays out. Matt says ooh. Evil Dragon saying technically last disconnecting gets them closer, as they will be put 2 laps down from the car ahead, but they were more than 2 laps. Yeah, I think there were quite a few laps down. Pointless saying I don't think anyone is mad about that, keeps more people in the race. Matt saying come on Gaz, and Pointless saying 2 different battles a lap apart. Yeah, I know, it's crazy that was. So Illusion now up into 8th, and how is the battle with Gazman and Placenta? Oh yes, he's chasing. No, wasn't Placenta chasing Gazman? No, it wasn't. No, Placenta was ahead of Gazman. Gazman's chasing Placenta, 2.3 seconds apart. I'm hovering my fingers over 8th and 9th buttons for Illusion and Tom, who are only 3 seconds apart. And then we've got Placenta Denta and Gazman, who are only 2.5 seconds apart. We've got 2 lovely little battles on the track at the moment. And then we've got obviously the lead, who's 12 seconds. Dan has come in. He's got a bit of damage. He's got a bit of damage, but he's got the distance with Wile Coyote some 55 seconds behind. Oh, and there's another battle, because Callum Drengan has caught up Wile Coyote. They're only a second apart, and this is fantastic racing. So, should we do a run-through? We should do not half. So, in at number 1, we've got Sonam, not Tsunami. Tsunami the Sonam the Tsunami. So, Sonam. And Fred's pitting. He needs the fuel. Sonam doesn't. My word, is he going to fuel up to the end of the race? Bobby 46 seconds behind him. It's around about 30 to 35 seconds pit stop. So that'll put him down to only about 10, 15 seconds behind the Fred. My word, darn. Oh, he did pit, didn't he? He pitted, he's come out, and he's ahead of Wile Coyote still. Awesome stuff. Who's that that's putting a lap on him then? Sonam. Oh, yeah, Sonam. He's come to pit. Come across 4th place. Wow, he's lapped up to 4th. That is shocking. Fred is back out of the pits. Bob is there in the Murray's corner, just on the start straight, so it's going to be a lot closer between those two. Fred's going to have the cold tyres. He's going to have to warm those bad boys up, and it's only 15 seconds between Fred Dude and Bob. Bob doing a 54.8 last time around, and the ball now is in Sonam's court. Oh my word, the humble guys must be right chuffed. Illusion's pitted. Illusion has pitted. So the battle with him and Tom. Tom goes back ahead of Illusion. He's got some 25 seconds before Talaran catches him up. So Talaran might get ahead of Sonam. Illusion, sorry. Getting me Greeks mixed up. But he will have to pit before the end of this race, which will give Illusion the place back. Illusion back out, it says. Ahead, yes. So he's got in, he's fueled up, and he's back out ahead of Talaran by about 7 seconds. 17 seconds behind Tom, but we know Tom will have to pit. And oh, no, that was the battle we saw between Cal and Drake. No, it wasn't. Oh, oh no, sorry. What's that battle? I've lost that NSX. Who was it? Sorry, guys. Was it Talon? Was it Caladragon's got past Wile Coyote up into 5th, so it wasn't him that we saw spinning. It was the real Osman, who's only 1.4 seconds behind Tom. Tom moving ahead, because I think we saw the real Osman having a bit of a shake on, and now Tom is in 8th. I'm not sure. I'm getting confused. I thought he was in 8th. Oh no, because he had an off, and Illusion took that 8th. I don't know. I'm just pretty sure I saw Illusion having a bit of a spin on, a bit of a wiggle on. In the chat, Pointless saying, what was the 185's qualifying time? That's got to be close to his best lap in qualifying, but in the race. Luke saying the Fred. Pointless saying Fred going the undercut, if that wasn't damage. Good strategy this. I didn't see damage on his car when he come in. Luke saying, yeah, this is scheduled. Pointless saying, weird choice, low. Evil saying, Oz just got code brown. Yeah, it was Oz then. Good stuff. And Tom must have got past him then. Pointless saying, Sonam can't afford to stop early because the NSX tyres are too bad at race end. Fred with a big chance to take the lead. Well, Fred has led for a majority of this race, so he can't afford to get no damage. Sonam keeping him very honest. 40-second lead at the moment for Sonam. Fuel's getting lower though. We're on lap 67, or just about to start lap 68 of 95. And the second stream will be starting in 45 minutes. For you other racers who are ready for stint 2, you might want to start looking into, I don't know when the lobby's opening for stint 2. But you might be wanting to keep an eye on Discord for when it does. Sonam's, the gap's coming down. What's a Sonam? So Fred Dude in second. Bob is in third, 18.6 seconds behind Fred. Fred though, after his, he's just finishing the lap after his out lap. We'll get a true idea of his pace at 53.9. Bob doing a 55.2 last time, but he might be just keeping everything, fuel and tyres. He might be taking care of those. Managing, that's what the word I was looking for, managing his fuel and tyres. Dan, we saw him popping into the pits a couple of laps ago. He looks like he's got a solid fourth on his hands. Caladregan, what a race he's had. He's come up through the field in 5th place. He's 2.8 seconds ahead of a Wile Coyote. Wile Coyote chasing him down. Caladregan getting a 54.8 last time around. Wile Coyote getting a 56.2. So awesome stuff there. Yasteel is a 56.0 for the pace team, but he's 36 seconds ahead of Tom, who's only 1.8 seconds ahead of Real Osman, and they're coming across some lap back markers. And Illusion is 13 seconds behind Real Osman. In 11th, we've got Talleyrand, and it's the battle. There's the battle with Gazman. Oh, Gazman doesn't want to let Tom through because he's in the middle of a battle with Placenta Denta. Let's get on board with the SNL driver Gazman as he chases down his fellow Lexus driver Placenta Denta. This is unbelievable racing we have. So gap coming down says pointless saying big pressure from Fred on the 185. Is 185 a team? Luke saying, man, this just got so tense and we have to sit through yet another hour to see the outcome. I can't take it, man. I know. It's fantastic, isn't it? It is. So Gazman 7 tenths behind Placenta Denta, chasing him down. Then we have Sonam 40.7 seconds ahead of Fred. His fuel's flashing. He's going to have to come in soon. Fred doing a 54.3 his last time around. Sonam doing a 54.4, so the virtually identical lap times. Bob, it looks like Bob's gone off for a wee. He's ghosted, going down the straight. Maybe a little leg cramp for Bob. But he's got 56 seconds on Dan, so the Dutchman doing a great job in 4th. 56 seconds behind Bob and 33 seconds ahead of Caladregan. Then Wile Coyote only 4 seconds behind Caladregan. Looks like he's getting lapped by the Fred. See, these guys are just not going to want to give up their laps just yet because they're too busy chasing their own races, and it's crazy stuff. He won't give it up in the S's. There he goes through Forest Elbow. Possibly now he might give the place to Fred, but that helps Sonam. Sonam pulling out another second on Fred, while Fred is trying to get past a Wile Coyote, who's also trying to catch up Caladregan. Oh my word, what a race we are having. Yasteel in 7th, 9 seconds behind Wile Coyote, 37 seconds ahead of Real Osman, who is in 8th. But there is Tom. Tom is on the Real Osman. Look at him. It's tenths. It's tenths and it's tenths. So 6 tenths behind a Real Osman. Tom is in 9th. Real Osman is in 8th. I can hear movement in the kitchen. I'm wondering if I sort of swing my coffee cup around, someone might give it to me. And is that the move? Or is that just putting a lap on? I think they're just putting a lap on Placenta Denta there. Can you make me a coffee, bro? Ah, oh, awesome. I so need one. The whistle is dry. So Tom chasing down the Real Osman, 1.4 seconds between them. Illusion, wrong way. Illusion is in 10th with 12 seconds behind Tom and 46 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. It looks like Talleyrand has pitted recently and is running to the end there in 11th. Some 59 seconds ahead of Placenta. What's happened? Oh, Gazman must have pitted. Yeah, Gazman has come in. He's topped up with fuel, maybe doing the undercut on, no, because I think Placenta Denta's got enough fuel there to get to the end, but he is carrying some damage. And Super Squid, the Amigo racing driver, also carrying a bit of damage and not enough fuel to get to the end, but he's only 2.4 seconds behind Placenta Denta with Gazman, and he's just pitted. He's going around, and he's hoping that there'll be some drama in front of him so he can get involved. Awesome stuff. back at the lead then. 41.2 seconds, Sonam. That, we think, might be a little bit longer, but he's trying to keep that Honda out there as long as he can, because it kills the tyres in the chat. Pointless saying it's fantastic, isn't it? They were talking about how much racing we've got, even 2 hours and 14 minutes into it, and it's still hectic racing. Pointless saying 185 is the car number for Sonam. Oh, sorry, is it? 185, yeah. Yeah, 185, they've even done it on the livery. I like it. I like your style. I like your style. Humble guys. Luke saying memories of the GTAS and SDM fight from stint 1 of the Nürburgring 24 right here. And Jim saying I better wake up and do something. Catch up with you soon, thingy. Yes, catch up soon, man. And yes, so his fuel is on the fumes virtually. And Fred has pulled back about a second. He did a 53.7 his last time around. Sonam did a 54.9. So yes, Fred, a second faster, but he's still got cars all over the place in front of him. He's having to navigate through the field where, and Sonam giving the Gazman a flash. He needs to get past him, but Gazman's got his own race. No, Gazman really off the accelerator there and gives Sonam the space and the time he needs to get past. Very nice, Gazman. Oh, you're an angel. You are the best. You're the best maid I've ever had. So Sonam is into the pits. Here we go, boys. This is what it all boils down to. Sonam into the pits. Fred with a back marker in front of him. What is going to happen? He's not even at to his pit box yet. And there's Fred coming down the straight towards the chase. He's getting a tow off of one of the ESR Hondas. There's a lot of smoke there. I don't know if someone's had enough. We'll have a look afterwards. But this is too juicy to go away from. The tyres have changed. The fuel is going in. There's no damage. So, oh, it's tight. Fred's coming down now towards Murray's corner. Oh my word, what is happening then? There's Sonam. Sonam's out. Sonam is out. It is. Fred's just on the start straight. Sonam has kept the lead. Sonam with the fuel and the new tyres. And my word, oh my lord. We've had a change. I thought Fred could possibly get back ahead when Sonam pitted, but there's 14 seconds adrift. And that is it. Sonam, all he has to do is stick with it. Keep on the good lap times. And we will see a Honda win, which no one was expecting, as they are quite frisky little beasts. But Sonam comes out the pits with 14 seconds on Fred. Fred with the traffic and everything in his way and all sorts of business going on. It's not what he wanted. It really isn't. A 53.8. He's doing amazing lap times, but so is Sonam. And this is a turn up for the Bucks after Fred led for virtually most of the first part of this race. Sonam has mugged him right off. In the chat then, we have Luke saying, come on Fred, let's go. Pointless saying 24 laps remaining. Pointless saying 14 seconds in it. Pointless saying huge pressure for the final 45 minutes. Is it so? Oh my word. So Sonam there, 13.4 seconds ahead of Fred Dude. Fred Dude in second. Then we've got Bobby in third place, 48 seconds ahead of fourth, 30 seconds behind Fred. And he's managing tyres and fuel, and he looks like he is settling for that podium in his Honda. No, Nissan, isn't it? Yeah, Nissan. Have I been calling that a Honda? Yeah, that is a Honda. That's all right. I've got myself all confused. Yes. So we've got Nissan. We've got Honda versus a Nissan versus a Nissan for the podium. Then a Lexus in fourth in Dan. He's 48 seconds behind the last podium position, 38 seconds ahead of Callan Drengen. And he has had an absolute cracking race, has Dan. Not put a foot wrong all race in his Lexus, stuck to it in fourth, and not lost that position virtually the whole race. Brilliant stuff. Calandrengan in 5th place. He's been up, he's down, he's all over the place. At the moment, he's in 5th. He's 6.2 seconds ahead of a Wile Coyote. Wile Coyote is 56.3 his last time around, with Calandrengan doing a 55.3. So I think Calandrengan, I mean, I'm talking like we're coming to the end, but we've still got a fair whack of time to go in this race. So Wile Coyote in 6th. Yarsteel, a perfect 7th, I'd imagine, for them. Qualifying, down in 10th place. They've moved up 3 positions, and it's looking very, very tidy for Yarsteel, for the pace team, for the rest of the guys to work on. He's 35 seconds ahead of the ESR driver in the Honda. The real Osman, he's been entertaining for us this morning. Sorry, I'm used to doing commentary in the nights. Sorry, guys. So, the real Osman, but he's only 2.5 seconds ahead of Tom. Tom doing a 55.6 his last time around. The real Osman doing a 55.4. This is fantastic racing going on here for 8th and 9th. Then we have Illusion in 10th. He's 13.2 seconds adrift of Tom, and 48 seconds ahead of Talleyrand in 11th place. And Talleyrand, he's got quite a big gap from him and Super Squid, the Amigos racing driver, as one of the ESR guys puts a lap on him. Which one is it? Is it Calandrengan? Yeah. Calandrengan coming to lap the VRC Nissan. Where were we? So Placenta Denta, 11.5 seconds. He's got a bit of damage on the back there. And Gazman chasing him down, 11 seconds adrift, and we lost a Maxi King in 15th. So how's Tsunami doing? 12.7. Sonam doing 12.7 seconds ahead of Fred Dudes, and it's about 21 laps remaining in this race, which equals about 42 minutes of racing. We're coming up to around about 12:30, and I'll have a look on Discord, see if there's any news. See if there's any news about... Oh God, I'm in the wrong Discord. Give me a second, guys. The next lobby in general. There's nothing in the general in the endurance. I'm sorry, I'm just reading. They're talking about the flags in this Discord. But there's no news about the next lobby so far, so I'm not sure. I don't think it's open just yet. In the chat, gap coming down 2 seconds in 3 laps. Pointless seconds, love. What did you say? That's all right. I'll let you go with that. Sectons. I like sectons. So 11.8 seconds between Fred Dude and Tsunami. Fred Dude going fastest. He's gone so far at 53.384, but still a tenth off of Tsunami's fastest. But he only did a 54.3. Fred Dude really pushing now to try and get this. Well, it's not even a win. It's just to take the lead into the second stint. Bobby in a solid 3rd place. I believe all the times get added up at the end of each stint, so they'll all race their stints, and then some poor soul is going to have to sit there and work out all the time differences. So that 36 seconds that Bobby is behind Fred Dude. Oh, Bob's having a little rub of the barrier, possibly for luck, maybe. Dan in 4th. Calandrengan in 5th, 7.2 seconds ahead of Wile Coyote. Wile Coyote in 6th. He's 6.6 seconds ahead of Pace. He did a 56.1 his last time around. Pace doing a 55.1. Not Pace, but Yarsteel. It's the Pace team. did a 55.1, so a second faster than a Wile Coyote. Interesting stuff there. Coming up to the last, it's still 40 minutes. I don't know why I'm acting like it's the end of the race. Tom in 8th, 13 seconds ahead of Illusion, who's in 9th. The Real Osman only 2 seconds behind Illusion, although Real Osman has dropped down somewhat, hasn't he? He's pitted, that's why. He has pitted. Real Osman has pitted, so Tom and Illusion have got by. But Tom's going to have to pit before the end of this race. Illusion might be okay, so Tom's going to lose that position, possibly to Illusion and maybe a Real Osman. Then in 11th we have a Talleyrand. He's not going to gain anything or lose anything there, I believe, in 11th spot, being 50 seconds behind a Real Osman and a minute 20 or minute 18 ahead of Placenta Denta. Placenta Denta and Gazman have been having a cracking race. Super Squid's gone back down to the back. He's pitted. That's why he's pitted, and he's got a bit of damage on the back of his NSX. Unbelievable. So Placenta Denta, it's 2 minutes he did on his last lap. And Gazman doing a 1:57, so Gazman's going to be catching up Placenta if that's the pace that they are doing. Let's have a look at the gap at the front again. Tsunami is down to 10.5 seconds. My word. And Tsunami is just trying to keep it nice and consistent with a 54.1, but Fred is absolutely pushing. Oh my God, Fred's left. Fred's left. Oh no, Fred's been disconnected. Oh God, poor Fred. So close to the end. What is that about? And in the chat it says lobby 2 is open, but oh my God. I just clicked on Fred and he just disappeared. I hope I don't get blamed for that. I didn't do anything, honestly. So Sonam he's got it easy. Bob saying F. I don't know what F means. But Bob moving up into 2nd place. Everyone in the chat, no. Unbelievable stuff. So Sonam, 49.2 second lead on Bob. Bob moving up into 2nd place. Dan holding on to that 4th. He's got himself now into 3rd place with Fred's disconnect. Oh my Lord, that is not what anyone wanted in this race. We are all gutted for him. Calendrengen up into 4th place now, with Yastil into 5th. Wile Coyote moves up into 6th. Tom's 7th, but he's going to have to pit, which will put Illusion in 8th and a Real Osman in 9th. Talleyrand moving up into 10th place. Placenta Denta in 11th, with Gazman only 2 seconds behind. Gazman really pushing the pressure on. 57.0 his last time around. Placenta Denta at 59. Placenta Denta carrying some rear damage and rear suspension damage. So Gazman can smell a position. And we've still got a fair few laps to go here. Super Squid in 13th. And in the chat, F is chat to pay respect. Classic meme. Oh, I see. Jay saying press F to pay respect. Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought it was follow or something like that. When people want to keep an eye on Facebook, they put an F to follow. Kalen saying, yeah, still. Pointless saying that's ruined a fantastic finish. I am so sorry, guys. I'm the lobby host, but I haven't done anything. I'm just sat here. And Kalen saying F, and Pointless saying huge job for team 2, number 2, to come back from. Yes, 2 laps down now. Goes this. We made it this far. So Sonam for the humble guys is there leading the way. Bobby in 2nd place, with Dan moving up into that podium position. We can try and work out 2 laps. Move 2 laps down. Wile Coyote seems to be a lap down. 76. Talleyrand, 10th place, is only a lap down. Gazman has got ahead of Placenta Denta. Placenta Denta must have pitted. He did. Placenta Denta pitted to fix that damage. And he's back out. He's got 16 seconds to try and gain on Gazman. And it looks like that's around about the position they're going to be. Wile E. Coyote's coming in. Wile E. Coyote is coming in. He's got huge damage. He's 15 seconds ahead of Illusion. So Illusion and Tom needs to pit because of fuel. And Illusion could move right up here into 6th place. So the AXR team coming good near the end of this race. And like I said, the lobby for Stint 2, if anyone's racing in Stint 2, the lobby is now open. And around about 5 to the hour, 10 to the hour, I'm going to have to do a run through, but I hope they know who drives for what teams are what, because I still don't know. I know that's the AXR team and they're in 7th. Jerry Bear, my little cherub. Oh, I might have a wine gum. Oh no, I've learnt you can't eat wine gums while doing commentary. They're too chewy. So, Sonam then, 50.2 seconds. And he can take a sigh of relief, a deep breath, because that's it. That pending doom that he had from Fred Dude has gone. My word. Oh my lord. Jay saying, my man Yasteel, he's done well. He's up into 5th place. When did you? That's 5 places. You qualified in 10th, didn't you guys, pace team? So you've moved up 5 places. Fantastic stuff. And Shadow Rider saying, go Talleyrand. So Sonam leading, as we know. Oh my lord. What a turnout. What a turn up. Bobby moving up into 2nd place. I'm sure he's not the way he would have wanted it, but hey, DNFs are DNFs. Either way it comes or goes, you got to take them. That's racing. So Stan in 3rd, happy to be on the podium. And Callan Dregan, he's had a race and a half for ESR, up into 4th place. What a great race he's had. 17.5 seconds ahead of the pace team. Yasteel in 5th, with Tom in 6th, but he's still yet to pit, with Illusion just waiting to take that position over. The real Osman had to pit. Did he? Or was it not? No, it wasn't him that pitted. It was Wile E. Coyote. Oh, he's had a terrible 2nd lap as well. Has he? Oh no, the lap times are being weird. No, he's had an okay lap time, sorry. So the real Osman, 4.8 seconds ahead of a Wile E. Coyote. The ESR team have done well out of this, haven't they? They've got a driver up there in, what, 5th and 8th. Wile E. Coyote in 9th. Talleyrand in 10th place. Lovely steady 56s he's been doing for the last few laps. Gazman managing to get ahead of Placenta Denta and Super Squid. Gazman at the back of the pack for the longest of times, and he has come good in this last stint of the race, up to 11th for his team, with Placenta Denta in 12th, having to fix some damage. 15 seconds he's got to make up in the next 30 odd minutes. And Super Squid for the Amigo racing team, he's done his fastest of the race so far, 55.5. And Sonam, so in the chat, Pointless saying, still not over, still need to bring it home. Yeah, you know, he might hit a wall and trash it. Pointless saying, traffic, mistakes, internet, all of it is in the balance until the checkered flag. You are right. Pointless saying NSX 1 and 4. Nobody saw that coming. No, not at all. So everyone, because there must have been at least one member each team that all said, I want the NSX. I want the NSX. It's the fastest one. Give me the NSX. And all the other team members are shuffling around saying, no, because it doesn't go around corners very well. You go, don't worry about that. It's the fastest. Give me the NSX. And they go, no, we're going Nissan. Oh, no. Who's that? Placenta Denta. Oh, that's Jam. Gazman. Jam's team. Gazman having a bit of a hit on the wall. He's taking it straight into the pits, and that's going to give Placenta Denta the position back, it seems. And Placenta Denta, happy days, he says. Happy days. So Placenta Denta moving back up into 11th spot, as Gazman had a bit of an off and has bashed the back of his Lexus and has to go in and fix it. So Placenta Denta back into 11th place. Sonam is leading from Bobby in second. Dan is third. Jas Steele is in fourth. Calendregan is fifth. Tom is sixth. Illusion is seventh. Real Osman is in eighth. Ninth for Wily Coyote. 10th for Talleyrand. Placenta Denta is in 11th. Gazman is 12th. And Super Squid is 13th. We lost a Fred Dude a few laps ago from second place. And we lost a Maxi King, I think it was. I can't remember his name now. Oh my. Earlier on. Whoo-wee. Oh, Tom, we said he was going to have to come in. He's coming in now to change them tyres, get some new boots on and fix that rear bumper, which gives the AXR team 6th spot as he starts lap 80, 50 to go for Illusion. Real Osman as well, looking like he's good to take that spot. And Wily Coyote as well. Tom's losing 3 places from this pit stop. Poor Tom. Poor Tom. Oh my word. Illusion up into 6th. Real Osman 7th. Wily Coyote, is he coming round? He's past the pit lane. So he's moved up into 8th and Tom loses 3 spots from a pit. My word. Poor Tom. Now Tom back out into 9th with Talleyrand in 10th place. He's over a minute behind Tom, so there's no opportunity for him to catch him up. Placenta Denta in 11th place ahead of Gazman in 12th. And the Amigo Racing Team in 13th with Super Squid. Oh, yeah, dang it. That's how it goes. But remember now, Tom on a very, very fresh tyres, chasing down Wily, his tyres are quite good as well, actually. Osman's are starting to look a little tarnished, but not too bad. And Illusion also, only a little tip of the end is red. Crazy stuff with 15, not even 15 laps for Sonam to go. He's only got, let me do maths, 13 laps to go for Sonam. In the chat, we've got Mindorga saying, where's Fred? Idle saying he disconnected. Mindorga saying, oh, damn. Yes, really suddenly as well. I was just about to look at him and he just went pop. Didn't even notice any lag or anything like that. It was a sudden boom, gone. I think his wife was doing the hoovering and unplugged the PlayStation. I don't know. I could check the Discord, I suppose, to see if there's any comments about Fred. Oh, Fred is in there. Oh no, Fred. Fred saying, I'm just going to fall off a cliff and effing die. Network issues. Fred saying, don't effing know, don't effing care right now. I want to die. Sorry, Fred. Oh well, good game, says P-Tender. And Brody saying, I'm sorry, man, you were very fast and you've got my respects. Fred, mate, that was brutal from R18. We were honestly straight up excited watching you chase our man down because that was great racing. Fred saying, just leave me the F alone. I love you, Fred. If you can hear me out there, I am so sorry, my friend. And we all feel for you. We're all feeling your pain, Fred. Dearie me, someone's not happy. Someone's cat is getting booted around their house tonight. So, Gerrit saying, Gerrit saying, let's go, we are pace. Gerrit saying, doing great. Oh, poor Fred. So, Sonam is out there leading the way with Bobby in second. Bob's has come in. Bob's has got damage. Bob has got damage, but he's 37 seconds on Dean, so I don't think he's gonna lose a position. Possibly, no. He'll just probably put some fresh rubber on and fix that damage. He'll be back out in no time. You watch. So Dan, I keep calling him Dean. I am so sorry, Dan. It's not disrespectful. I'm trying to get the words out my mouth really quickly, and it's something's working faster than the other. The brain is working faster than the tongue. And Bob back out. See, if you all just called yourselves like 3-letter words, it'd be easy. Bob. Done. I keep calling Sonam Tsunami, so, I mean, you know. So, Sonam the Tsunami looking good to take the win with the Bobby is in second place. Dan is in third. Dan is in third place. Yastil is in fourth place with Kaladerdrengen in fifth. And Illusion up into sixth place. The Real Osman in seventh for ESR. ESR's had a good race out of this today with one in fifth and one in seventh. Wiley Coyote is in eighth place. He's only 4.1 seconds behind Osman. There's still plenty of racing there to be had, with Tom in ninth, Talleyrand in 10th place. Placenta Denta is in 11th. Gasman for SNL is in 12th. Super Squid for the Amigos Racing. Look at how weird is that? He's got one little damage on his rear suspension. That's quite tough to do. He must have hit a curb pretty hard. Has he got a bit of a flame fire on at the back? You can see, look, he's got fire. If you look at the back of his car, you can see something on fire at the back there. That is awesome. Definitely something burning up in the back of his car. So Super Squid, is he going to carry that damage all the way to the end? That's a beautiful blue as well. It really pings off the TV. So in the chat, Pat saying, popping back in, and the first thing I hear is a cat being kicked. Sounds like I've missed some fun. Not if you're Fred. And Maxi King saying, sorry, I disconnect. Yes. That's what sim racing online is all about, I guess. That is part and parcel of it. But Sonam leading the way by nearly 1 minute and 18 seconds. He's got 10 laps left to go, so about 20 minutes. The lobby 2 for stint 2, Stint 2's lobby is now open. Anyone who's racing in Stint 2, you'll have to tear yourself away from the stream. You're going to have to go and get in your cars and get into your lobby if you're racing in Stint 2. And you guys that are watching, it'll be on this YouTube channel when it starts. I don't know if you can get like your phone and your YouTube and try and your iPad and try and swap them over, so you can watch one stint and then go on straight on to the other stint. I'll try and shut this down pretty close after they cross the line, so you know, you can all move over to the next stint, which probably would have already started, or you can just all bail and leave me on my own chatting to myself whilst you all go and watch the beginning of stint 2. I don't know how it's going to work. I know Group likes to have them overlapping, where I would have probably given them a 15-minute gap between stints so you don't miss one single bit of the action. But he likes that continuous 12-hour race, I think. He wants it starting at 10, finishing at 10, and no gaps. Whereas if you give it a 15-minute gap, there'd be an hour. You'd start at 10 and finish at 11, which I suppose is a bit of a nightmare. Doesn't seem like a 12-hour race then, does it? So Sonam is leading from Bobby in second place in his lovely canary yellow car. He has got a livery. It's not shown up on my computer for some reason, on my PS. Oh, what a boast. What the hell, PS5. So it's, yeah, it's in the second stint. You'll see second place's lovely livery, because I think they've got a beautiful livery, just hasn't shown up on here for some reason, but it looks great. I like the yellow anyway. They might be dashing to try and change and say no, let's go with that. I like it, plain yellow, looks great. So Dan in 3rd place with Yastil up into 4th. Calandrengan in 5th place. Don't forget to like the video. I don't know why YouTube like it. I don't care, but yeah. Or dislike it if you're Fred. If you're Fred, just hit that, spam the dislike button. You can hate me, Fred, if you want. I don't mind. I love you. So Calandrengan in 5th with Illusion up into 6th. The Real Osman in 7th place. Wile E. Coyote is slowly chipping away at the Osman. Osman doing a 55.562 with Wile E. Coyote doing a 55.3. It's tenths. It's very minimal, but he is slowly pulling in the Real Osman. Then Talleyrand in 9th. Oh, Tom's dropped behind Talleyrand. But only just, is it? That's a race there. Sweet, we've got a race on. I thought it was nice gaps between everyone. But we've got ourselves a very, very tight race here between Talleyrand and THG Tom. Absolutely fantastic. I Am Measures says, how do we get to the next lobby, please? Loving this. Pointless saying consistent pace from Sonam. Yes. Oh, and here goes Tom. He's going for the move under. Oh, side by side. Unbelievable race in there between these two competitors. Talleyrand and Tom. All the T's. T in a Lexus and a Nissan. As they come around to Murray's corner. And Talleyrand just still slightly ahead. We saw Tom make the move on Talleyrand around Griffin's Bend, around the outside. So can he do it again as they go through Hell's Corner and they're going up the mountain straight and now, and it looks like Talleyrand's got about 9/10 on Tom at the moment. Tom's trying to close in on Talleyrand, and he's just dropped out the toe. I think I've been told before that the toe is got to be about 8/10 behind to get that toe, and Tom is 1.2 seconds. He's dropped a little bit of time, and you can see the Amigo guy, the Amigo Racing team behind is a lap down, but trying to unlap themselves, maybe, possibly. I don't know if that has an effect on what the race, you know, they don't have a lap down, I guess. That's a bit obvious, isn't it? So Pointless saying 54-1-54-0, 54-1, 54-0, 54-0. Is that Sonomi's lap times? Virtually. They're all very consistent out there. Illusion. I'm trying to see. So Wile E. Coyote still trying to catch up with the Real Osman. There's 3.2 seconds apart from them two, and Wile E. Coyote doing a 55.1 his last time around. A Real Osman doing a 56.2. So yeah, Wile E. Coyote really is starting to draw in a Real Osman. Talleyrand in 9th place, only 1.5 seconds ahead of Tom. Tom trying to close in on that VRC car. Placenta Denta in 11th. Oh, there's another race here with Gazman and Placenta Denta. Placenta Denta's got damage and tyre wear. We saw Gazman going in. I thought it was a bit of a crazy move. I would have drove with the damage, but it's worked out all right for him, because now Gazman in the Lexus is chasing down Placenta Denta in also the Lexus. We are in for a treat here near the end of this race, but it's 5-2. I've got to do a run through, and Super Squid for the Amigo guys is in 13th. So for the grid of the next race, here we go. We've got Sonam for the THG guys in first. Bobby, I haven't got a clue who he races for. He's in 2nd place. Dan, also don't know who he races for. He is in 3rd place. Pace team, Yastil is in 4th place. Then we've got Calandrengan. I know he's racing for one of the ESR teams. I'm not sure which one it is, 1 or 2. He is in the 5th place. 6th is Illusion for AXR. Then the Real Osman in the other ESR team is in 7th place. He's being caught up though by Wile Coyote, and I'm not sure what team he's driving for as well. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at revision. So he's in 8th place. Then we've got the VRC team of Talleyrand in 9th place. Tom for the other THG team, the Humble Guys team, is in 10th place. 11th is Placenta Denta for Full Throttle. There you go, I know them. I've just seen it on his bonnet. Full Throttle team. Placenta Denta in 11th, the old SBR team. Gazman in 12th for SNL, the Sunday Night League racing team. Serious fun. So Gazman in 12th, but he's... Oh, Placenta Denta must have got... No, he was chasing Placenta Denta down, wasn't he? And then the Amigo Racing team is in 13th with Super Squid. We had Fred was the last one to disconnect for... we've made it this far. And then Maxi King disconnected before Fred in 15th. And I think that's it. I think that's what they needed, because he just said, thanks, mate. But obviously, I think there's going to be some changes. I think there's going to be, I don't know, Wile Coyote might catch up a real Osman, but it'll be too late because the other races started. Tom and Talleyrand are still racing, and Placenta Denta and Gazman are very close together also. So in the chats, Pat saying it will pop up on the YouTube after this one finishes. Might be a small gap. CJW Racing saying the actual livery is beautiful, but the solid yellow works too. Banana power. There you go. Banana speed. And I Am Measures saying sweet thanks. I Am Measures saying support my man Groot. I am Groot. Guesty saying come on Talleyrand. Aki Pax saying I'm ready Ryan mate. So I've done it. Good stuff. Jerry Bear saying they should run side by side for a moment like they did in the N24. It will be live in like 3 minutes. Good luck guys. Stint 2, good luck my little jelly bean. Love you. And Kaylin Mauer saying, what's happened to Yastil? Yastil's in 4th. What do you mean? He's there. Nothing's happened to him. You guys qualified him in 10th and he got you 4th. So, love it. Gap for 4th and 5th is 12 seconds. Oh, was he got dropped off a bit? He looks like his times are all right. 56ers. Caladregan is doing 54s. So, yeah, I mean, Caladregan's going 2 seconds a lap faster than Yastil. But Yastil, he's probably thinking, do you know what? We're in the end game now. I'm just going to take it easy. I've got plenty of time to play with before the end of the race. So I'm just going to chill a bill. And Akipak saying, thanks, mates. Demistique Mango saying, hi, people. And Homesick Alien saying, go Guesty. Guesty's next in for the VRC guys. So lap 90 of 95. And we are nearly there to 3 hours and I can have a PP. I cannot wait. I need a wee-wee. It was a choice. It was a choice I made halfway through this stream. Either a cigarette or a PP, and the cigarette won. So Sonam leading the way. Fantastic racing from the Humble Guys racer there. Doing a cracking job. And he's got 4 laps after this one to go. Bobby in the Banana Rama car. Doing a super job, nice and consistent. Oh, he's got a bit of damage though. He's got a bit of damage and he's only 10 seconds ahead of Dean. Oh my word. Dan, sorry, not Dean. He's not Dean, he's Dan. Dan. He's 54.3 last time around. Bobby doing a 55. Bobby's had a bit of a clout with a wall somewhere and there's only 10 seconds between them. My word, there's still all to play for out there from these two, with 5 laps remaining for those. Yastil, he's down to 10 seconds with Caladregan. So, Caladregan going faster than he's gone before with a 54.1. trying to close in, and I think fatigue is really starting to set in out there at the moment for some of these guys. Illusion there in 6th place, 31 seconds behind Calendregan, only 11.6 seconds ahead of Real Osman, but it's only 2 seconds between Wile E. Coyote and Osman. This is getting really tight. Talleyrand, it's only 1.2 seconds between him and Tom. How's Placenta Denta? And there's only half a second between Placenta Denta and Gazman. We've got so much racing still to go here. Unbelievable. You cannot leave and go and look at that second stream because I'm not allowing you to. There's too much racing still happening on board with stint 1. Come on. 3 tenths from Gazman to Placenta Denta. Placenta Denta's got front damage with a little bit of suspension on his left-hand side. Gazman also exactly the same damage, and it's a cracking little race between them two. Then you've got Tom only a second behind Talleyrand, who both of these cars are fresh as a daisy. Wile E. Coyote only 1.2 seconds behind Real Osman. We've got racing from 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, 11th and 12th. So don't go anywhere. Don't change that set. Don't you change that dial, people. Because this is still loads of racing happening out here with Real Osman being chased by Wile E. Coyote. I don't know where to look. I daren't move anywhere. Oh my word. And that's Sonam trying to get past, but you can't. Just sit there, man. You've got loads of distance. You're way ahead of everyone. You're a minute, nearly 30 seconds ahead of everyone. Bob is there, 8.2 seconds. He's lost another 2 seconds to Dan. Dan trying to catch up in these last few laps. And Sonam is on in lap 92. His fuel's flashing, but we've seen they can make that last. So Bob under 8 seconds now ahead of Dan. Dan really closing in. Yastil is 9 seconds ahead of Calendregan. I think Yastil is fine. Look at all the cars ahead of Yastil. That's not what he wants to see when he's being caught up by the Honda of Calendregan. Illusion in 6th place. He's got a nice clear track ahead of him. He's got nothing to fear. Real Osman is less than a second between him and Wile E. Coyote. And oh my lord, this is getting quite tight, quite the tightest. My gosh, Real Osman hanging it out wide. He can't do that. You can't do that. You can't park there. And Wile E. Coyote, he's got to let Sonam through. Just get on the back of Sonam and see if Real Osman has to pull over and let Sonam through. Sonam must be on lap like 93 now. So Wile E. Coyote chasing down. Then you've got Talleyrand. Talleyrand and Tom only 6 tenths apart. This is absolutely crazy at the end of this 3-hour stint, and we've got racing galore. Gazman's got past Placenta Denta. Gazman has got past. Placenta Denta has gone down a position. Oh my word, there has been movement. So SNL team is now up into 11th spot ahead of Placenta Denta. Can Tom do it for the humble guys against Talleyrand? Talleyrand trying to defend in the final throws of this race. Is unbelievable stuff. And Tom having a look around the outside in Murray's corner. It's a very tight corner. There isn't one that isn't tight around here. It's a tricky one to try and make a move. Let's get on board with Tom. Gosh, why are they making me work? I've been doing this for flipping 3 hours, guys. In the chat, we've got Turtle Racing saying cheering for VRC, but also a little one for SMM Dan. Just he is Dutch. Homesick saying pee in the garden. Lol. No, all the people can see. It's really sunny and everyone's in their bedrooms looking out at me. Pointless saying surely Bobby stays out and tries to hang on. Pointless saying I wish there was a no overlap. Stint 1 is so far from over. I know there's so much racing still to go. I told you can't go anywhere. We're still racing here. So Talleyrand and Tom still battling it out. Wiley only 1.5 seconds behind Real Osman. This is crazy stuff. And Sonam is on lap 94. He's got this lap and the next lap left to go. Bobby is down to 5.6 seconds between Bobby and Dan. Dan on an absolute push at the moment, trying to catch up Bobby. Oh my word. It's only 6.3 seconds between Calendregan and Steel, but Calendrengen is carrying some damage there for the ESR team. Illusion in 6th place, 30 seconds behind them, 14 seconds ahead of Real Osman, who's only 1 second ahead of Wile Coyote. His fuel's flashing, and this should be okay, this should be fine. But Wile Coyote, they don't know that. They don't know they're on, as far as they're on, they know they're on lap 92. They don't know that we're nearly over. It's nearly over, guys. You'll be fine. Wile Coyote, though, less than a second. Talleyrand is 1.6 seconds, but he's caught up with Placenta Denta. Sorry, my brain's going foggy now. So Gazman, he got past Placenta Denta. But Super Squid's really catching up Placenta Denta now. This is unbelievable. We've got races in races with laps and all sorts of business going on. Talleyrand pulling a little bit away from Tom in these final laps, and Placenta Denta is under threat from Super Squid, the Amigo racing team, coming back like the Phoenix from the flames at the end of this race, chasing down Placenta Denta for the full throttle team. Then you've got Tom trying to get his way through all of those guys to try and have a battle with Talleyrand. Wile Coyote, it's less than a second between Real Osman and Wile Coyote. And oh god, I feel sick with all of this. It's 4.2 seconds between Bob and Dean. And Sonam he's just about to start the final lap. There he goes, Sonam, what a race he's had, and he's on his final lap and now with Bob. 3.8 seconds, I think he's going to be good, I think he's going to be okay, I'm not sure. Dan really starting to catch him up. He did a 53.9 his last time around. He can smell there's a position. He was 2 seconds faster virtually. Oh God. Then you got Steel, who's 5.8 seconds ahead of Calendrangen. Illusion's doing fine, don't worry. And he's done it. Wile Coyote has got himself ahead of Osman, but Osman's trying to come back. It's crazy racing here with Wile Coyote just on that final lap, getting through and getting a Real Osman. Osman must be devastated. Oh my word, he only had to cling on for one more lap, and Wile Coyote is flying. And Talleyrand, he's 2 seconds on Tom, but what about this battle down here with Gazman? Squid's through, he's through. He's past Placenta Denta, poor Placenta Denta. Now let's have a look at Sonam. Sorry, dude. As he comes around to take the win. We've got a while yet. Bob only 3 seconds ahead of Dan, but I think he's going to be okay. He's crossing the line. He hasn't got the final lap thing yet, so he's going to cross the line. And now he's got the final lap. As Dan crosses the line, it's less than 3 seconds. Let's have a look at Sonam as he comes down towards the final corner, Murray's corner, and here he goes to take the win of Stint 1, or the lead of Stint 1, Sonam. Fantastic stuff. Who's the next to cross the line then? We've got a few here. Ooh. Oh God, that was one of them. There is Talleyrand, Tom, Talleyrand. Oh no, we've already 7th. Real Osman got ahead of Wile Coyote in the end. My word. They must have had a humdinger of a race, but I had to watch the winner, obviously, Sonam. And Talleyrand looks like he's going to do it. Keep 9th place ahead of Tom in 10th. Gazman, he's a 2.7 ahead of Super Squid. But Talleyrand is going to be... Oh, he's got a while to cross the line yet. How's Bobby doing? 1.7 seconds. Bob really trying to cling on to that 2nd place whilst Dan is trying to close in on him. Talleyrand is going to be the next to cross the line, but Tom's dropped back quite a bit. So Talleyrand doesn't look like he's under threat of that 9th place as he comes around to cross the line for 9th, and the Amigo guys grab 11th, I believe. They do. No, Gazman grabs 11th. And Super Squid in 12th. And Placenta Denta in 13th now. Well, let's have a look at Bob. Bob's off! He's only 1.7 seconds ahead. Oh no, Bob's has had a right mad moment. And Dan has come through to grab 2nd place on the final lap. This is super crazy. So the Dutchman comes home in second place as Bob gets it all wrong. Poor Bobby. I was rooting for you, man. So Bobby there in third. That's crazy. Poor Bobby. He gets the final podium position. Yarsteel is fourth. Calendringen fifth. Illusion sixth. Real Osman grabs seventh ahead of Wile E. Coyote. I'll take you to the race results and then we will call it quits. Well done, Sonam, the Tsunami. You did an amazing job there. You got the fastest lap and the victory. We made it, guys. We got there in the end. So I'll click on the race results so you can see. Sonam takes the win ahead of Dan on the final lap, grabbing that second place from Bobby, where Bobby just, I don't know what happened, but we saw he was off the track. Poor Bob. Oh my. So Dan in second, Bob in third. Pace doing a fantastic job. They qualified 10th and got themselves up to 4th. The South African team, Yarsteel, doing a great job out there. And Calendringen getting 5th. He was up and down. He was in the pits. He was all over the place. He was great stuff. Great entertainment for us. And well done for the ESR team. Illusion grabbing 6th for the AXR team. The Real Osman, our team, I believe, grabbing 7th. Wile E. Coyote in 8th. Talleyrand for the VRC team in 9th. Tom in 10th. For the Humble Guys. Gazman getting 11th from Super Squid. Well, from Placenta Denta, and Super Squid come forward and got 12th from Placenta Denta. So Gazman finishing in 11th. Super Squid in 12th. 13th for Placenta Denta. And Fred bugged out earlier than Maxi King. I don't know why it's put him down in 15th, but yeah, he'd be higher than Maxi King, I imagine, because he disconnected after Maxi King. Poor Fred, he's not happy. So, and Sonam 8246 got the fastest lap with a 53.278. Quick look in the chats. I wish there was no overlap yet. Pat saying they're already on lap 3 in stint 2 and the racing here is so close. CJW saying, so what happens if a move is made now and stint 2 is underway? That's just the way it is. Pointless saying bad luck. Pointless saying we said it was a drama. Took for this race to see it really play out though. Pointless saying commentary out of breath. The excitement is too much. It was crazy at the end there. Kaylin saying nice THG, the Humble Guys. Skyjack saying well done guys, great racing, top job as always, Thingy. Thank you. Kaylin saying we are pace. Pointless saying what a finish. SSM Sander saying damn. Kaylin saying nice to see all 3 choices on the podium. Yes. And Pointless saying, now to do it all over again, 3 more times. I know, I'll be back for stint 3. Homesick saying, great stint, Talleyrand and Thingy. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here at Akipax Racing, Akipax Racing, however you say it. He's told me a couple of times how to say it. Thank you for joining us. Join me for stint 3 in 3 hours' time. I'm going to go and have a wee because I'm busting. Thanks. And cheerio. Cheerio, old chap. See you soon. I don't know how to stop it on this. See you, old chaps. See you soon. See you for stint 3. Enjoy stint 2. Adiosos. Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you. You've been super in the chat. Peace and love. Peace and love.